Hello! Good morning to you. Let me move myself over here. I'm in somewhat of a rush this morning. There's so much happened since I got up, it's ridiculous. But I'm here, that's the main thing. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Guys! ATS hype! Oh my god, they've actually released the date. It's on the SCS blog. American Truck Simulator. Official release date, February the 3rd, 2016. Oh my god, they've actually released the date on it. I can't believe it. February, that'll do me. Mid-Feb, that's fine. That works. I can do that. Speedy! 9-month sub, thank you, Speedy. Right, I've had a coffee to wake me up, but I've not stopped since I got out of bed. It's crazy. Mr. Cowman, 2 months of support. Thank you, Mr. Cowman. Hurry up, February, Kappa. Let's enjoy Christmas. We'll think about February later. That's fine. They've got a date. That's good. They've committed. That's pretty cool. I had a delivery this morning. Look at that. 1:48 AM from Anonymous. Hi, Paul. This is my first ever delivery. Loving the live streams. I was going to do this competition, but I don't have the Christmas paint jobs yet. But I will do soon and hope your gets better. I'm not sure who that was from. Anonymous, I've no idea, but thank you. All aboard the hype train indeed. Can you play Farming Sim please, Squirrel? I played it last night, dude. For 4.5 hours. Nah, we're not playing Farming Sim today, I'm afraid. It is Sherlock today till about 4 o'clock. Then I'm going to take a break, and then I'll be back at 6 to do some P3D flight sim. That's the plan for today. You liked my studio tour video. Thank you, Nathan. It looks like a lot of people did. There was a lot of comments. I'm going to just say that it's not as tidy in here as it was. It's tidy, but there's bits of paper and, you know, cups and stuff lying around now. I tidied it all perfectly for the video. Made it look like a show home, like a show apartment, like, you know what I mean? Absolutely ridiculously clean, but it's never like that normally. You got finals at 3 PM. No! Good luck with that, sir. You should add a countdown for ATS release. Do you know what? Do you know, I just looked at the Facebook comments because I posted it on Facebook. And the best comment of the day goes to this guy. So I posted, American Truck Simulator, official release date, February 13, 2016, hype! And he put, I hope you'll be playing it on release, question mark. I'm so tempted to reply and go, no, I'm not going near it. Brilliant comment. Lots of comments like, my husband's going to be made up. Time to pre-order. Countdown about time. Hopefully it won't be long after that. A good portion of the US will be on the map and not just California. Well, yeah, maybe. We'll see. You can't believe ATS releases on your birthday. Wow, Speedy, I think they did it just for you, sir. It's your birthday present from SCS. Vinya Ketz, 2 months support. Thank you very much, sir. Cowman456, 2 months. Thank you. Will SCS allow you to play early? I don't know, NPR. I need to speak to SCS and go, look, what's the embargo date here? How's it going to work? We don't know. No idea. Maybe I can get, I wonder if Pavel will come on a stream. I wonder if he'll come on a stream and talk about it. Before, maybe at Christmas, I don't know. Let's chat with him. Do you like Norwegian chocolate? Oh yeah, I've got some in my cupboard. It's gorgeous. It's lovely. Really nice. My kind of chocolate. See you all later, everyone. Your coffee break's over. No! Torikafka, no! You can't go. Honestly, Paul, I expect your studio to be bigger with Squirrel helping you edit videos and schedule uploads. With Squirrel helping you edit videos? Huh? I don't need it any bigger. It's big enough. I don't need a big studio. The computers are only that big. Squirrel, can you play simulators? Lol. I'll be playing Flight Sim later. How's that? Oh, I need to take my keys out. We're going to fall out my pocket here. Right, we're ready to solve some crimes and stuff. Are we all set for some crimes? Try Polish chocolate. You'll get drunk on it. What do they put? Oh, is it one of those, what do they call it? Liquors. Where they put like a liquor in it. I don't like that. Your gaming is so sweet. Thank you, Ghoul. F Ghouls? Gaming setup. I know what you meant. What editing software? Adobe Premiere Pro CC. I use Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro. I use all Adobe stuff now. First time watching the stream. Welcome, FedPlays. Don't forget to hit the follow button. Miss Miejski, you just woke up. Wow. Is that like quarter past midday for you? That's insane. Have you watched the BBC Sherlock series? Oh yes. Oh yeah. I think the first one of the last series was absolutely amazing episode. The trouble is, episode 2 and 3 was not as good, because 1 was so good. You're going to see Star Wars today. I'm off seeing Star Wars on Monday. Uh-oh. There goes the keyboard. I just hoofed the, I didn't do anything, did I? No. I just hoofed the, streaming keyboard onto the floor with my foot. Paul, Sony Vegas is more suited for gaming. You should try it. Dude, I used to edit on Sony Vegas Pro. Sony Vegas and Vegas Pro for about 2.5 years. And then I went to Adobe Premiere and never looked back. Seriously, Vegas is easy to work with, but Premiere Pro is way more powerful and renders at a far better quality than Sony Vegas Pro. And I've used both of them for, well, I've used Premiere for 18 months and Vegas Pro for 2.5 years, so I do know what I'm talking about, because I've edited like 700 videos, so I know what I'm doing. And trust me on this, Premiere is better than Vegas, but Vegas is way easier to start with. If you're new to editing, Vegas is much more friendly. But when you turn pro, Premiere, rip the keyboard. Yeah, the keyboard's fine. I was just concerned about it landing on a key and suddenly shutting down the stream or something. That would have been funny. Yeah, Astronomer Gamer, you're a bit late to that party, sir. We've already been discussing the release date. I can't wait to see how many people come into the stream on Sunday and going, guys, I've got some news. American Truck Simulator release date. I'd be like, really? That'd be so funny. 6:15 in Ontario, Canada. Dude, why are you out of bed? Mr. Cowman, you should be in bed. Have you got the green thing behind you right now? Yeah. I'll lower it down for the stream. Absolutely. Dave, 201. No. Looks like I'll be buying it when in Australia. Oh, well. Good morning, by the way. Good morning, Dave. Thank you very much, sir. You mean you're going to be buying American Truck Sim when you're in Australia? Oh, the irony, Dave. The irony. Mr. Whiteland, how you doing? Good morning. Love the studio tour. I didn't realise how big your room looks. That's so funny. You've just gone, I can't believe how big your room looks. And a guy earlier said, your room's so small. That's fantastic. You have work at 6:30. Oh, man. Just came back from school. I thought a lot of people were off today. I thought school finished for a lot of people yesterday. Was any of the ATS predictions right about the date? Not one, Mr. Leonard. What a surprise. I don't think anybody got it right. That's the funny thing. They all guessed at the date. They've been guessing for 2 years about that date. Finally, they can put it to bed. 9:46 PM in Adelaide. Wow. Ah. 4 pints of milk on the floor. That's messy. No doubt about that. Am I the only guy from Singapore? Possibly. Amazon hasn't updated, Stuart. No, because the people who sell it on Amazon are not SCS. They're like Excalibur Publishing or Rondo Media in Germany or something like that. The boxed resellers. Why don't you add a face cam to videos? Because I don't want to. I'd rather just keep it for the stream. See, I see streaming as interaction, right? So if I have a webcam, I can interact with you guys. But videos are not interactive. You're watching a recorded broadcast. So unless you're the kind of person who wants to make videos where you're going, oh my god, it's so scary! Like, and I'm not one of those, am I? So I don't see the point. Like, if I'm flying in Flight Sim, you don't need to see my face. It just doesn't add anything. So I'm not one of those video makers. But with streaming, it's different. Streaming's more interactive, so I tend to have a camera for that. That's my thinking, anyway. That's my style. Good evening from Singapore. Oh, there's another one from Singapore. There you go. You've got a friend in Singapore, sir. Shall we carry on? What cases have we solved? The Fate of the Black Peter we've done. Riddle on the Rails we did. That was the train. Remember the missing ghost train. Bloodbath we did. That was quite good, that one. Do you remember that one? That was in the Roman steam room. The Roman baths steam room. That was quite a long one. And the last one I think we did, the Abbey Grange Affair. That was the house, wasn't it? Do you remember? And it turned out to be a couple of guys from... Was it a guy from Australia or something who'd come on a boat and killed the guy in a rage? And he used to be a captain, a sea captain. Remember that one? Next one is going to be the Kew Gardens Drama. That's what we're going to do next. The Kew Gardens Drama. Right, are we ready? Are we all woken up? Have you all had your coffee? Are the brain cells fired up? Get your thinking caps on, peeps. Let's go and solve a mystery. Good morning from London, England. Good morning, Wookie. What time is it for you, sir? Right, let's go. The Kew Gardens Drama. Setsuna! Squirrel Holmes case of the missing nuts. Thank you, Setsuna. Right, press to continue. I'm going to shut up while this plays out. I'll turn the volume up as well. Uh-oh. Let me have a look through the telescope. What do you think we're going to see? It's so scary. Right, Watson, what were we doing? Because I've forgotten.
Well, I'll admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours.
No need to be snarky, Watson. Good grief. This is the nicest community ever, says Laura Parker. You are completely correct. It really is. I've totally forgotten what we were doing. Map.
A map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
I think I need to change outfit. That's what we should do. I need a new outfit for this mystery. Let's see what we can do. Makeup table. I doubt we can put them on, but we can change suit. What should we go for? A casual suit? Or a black suit? A brown suit? He looks good in brown. Green. I don't think he looks good in green. I'm not a fan of green, but he looks okay. Grey. Light. Bit dapper. A bandit outfit? No. Farmer? A morning gown? Should we go out in a morning gown? Lol. Squirrel likes to sim it. Welcome to the Nut House. Thank you for subscribing. I can't toot you, so I shall moofade you. Thank you, Sabrina welcomes you. Can we give him a nutty welcome, guys? Squirrel likes to sim it. That one's actually locked. Look, casual, black. I think I'm going to go green. Then we'll go to the makeup table. Can we actually put anything on before we begin? Locked. That's not locked. No, that's not locked. Oh yeah, that'll do. That's locked. That's locked. All of these are locked. He doesn't look like Sherlock when he has that beard. It's ridiculous. Look at that. That's not Sherlock. That's flipping, what's his face? Who's the, oh, God, I can't remember his name. The guy who invented I can't think. 1850... 1850s his book came out. On the Origin of Species. Charles Darwin. It looks like Charles Darwin beard or Abraham Lincoln or something like that. Lincoln, yeah, Abraham Lincoln. Let's wear that suit. There we go. Now we're looking all proper and dapper. We can go and solve a mystery. I say, Holmes. Right, if I can remember what we're doing. Kew Gardens Drama. Find the stolen plants. How do we get it to replay the intro? Because I need to say... I've forgotten what the intro was. Dang it. Evidence, documents. Does anybody know how we replay the cutscene that tells us about it? Because I can't remember what they said. Eek. Is Twitch messing up this morning, Wookie? I don't know. It seems okay for me. What's wrong with it? Oh, there's a dialogue. Ah, is this the... Ah, this is the dialogue. Can we get it to play it? Oh, come on. How do you get it to play it again? Milkbone, hello, not stopping as I'm off to work soon, but can you stop moving your mouse as I'm trying to find it on my screen? Thank you. No, it's moving around, McBone. Right, let's have a look here. Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on. Hello, Watson, you are early. Did you kill all your patients? What, Holmes? Where have all these wretched bees come from? I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I need to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We'll have honey all year round. Ridiculous and dangerous, says Watson. They are domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I'm sorry I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry. You have a new case? Sherlock Holmes, yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who is an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like. Okay. Right, so there's been a theft of plants from the Royal Botanic Gardens. That's what we know. So it looks like we're just going to have to go there and find out. Right. Tasks, map, go. First time here. Welcome, Scania fans. Do you remember to say Farming Sim? I did indeed. Right, I might have to shut up now for some dialogue. Assuming we get dialogue.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
Why is he so keen on investigating the plants? I don't get it. What is it he knows that we don't know? See you later, WRT.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favour for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself. but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Miss White did it. I'm calling it now. Miss White did it. She stole it.
This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The two of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Oh, wow.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack. Just like that. So suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we understand.
My current thought is that these plants were poisonous in some way. That's my current thought. You know what I mean? Mer8771, no need for the welcome. Squirrel likes to sim it is me. Oh, okay, Mer. Just giving to the one person who gives me so much fun watching videos and streams. Happy Christmas, aka in the US, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much, Mer. Appreciate that. Double sub, sir. Tequila83, hello, Pavel, which means Paul in East Europe. Does he really? I didn't know that. Does Pavel translate to Paul? This night I've sent you a pink milk truck.pmg. Maybe you like it. It would be easy if you had a screenshot for yours, but it doesn't matter. Thank you, Tequila. I'll take a look later. And Aculty, 9-month support. Thank you, Aculty. Right, let's get going. Heart attack plants. His dad died a couple of days before the plants were stolen. That, to me, reminds me of somebody removing evidence of a murder. It was a murder. Yeah, it's just like Pavlos in Greek. No way. Can we get any stuff? Any Spidey sense? What was the other key for the... Hang on. Options. Gameplay. Where's the keyboard options? What was the other key for the Sherlock sense? There's the F key. There's another one. G, R, T, that was it. There, you see? There's something on the door over here.
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead.
Hi Paul, ATS is out on February the 3rd. Oh, I didn't know! Really? We're going to have this all day. Pringle, I think we're going to need a command. Right, let's examine this. Footprints. Thin black tracks.
The traces are thinner in some places. These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here.
Well, he had a heart attack. Of course he staggered.
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
Well, it's no big deal. He had a heart attack. He stumbled. He knocked over a plant. It's perfectly acceptable, right? Is there anything else here? Hang on, there's something else to examine in that window. I can't see what it is. Oh. Aha.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot.
You what, mate?
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot.
I don't understand what relevance that is. Whatever.
This door handle is new. It was recently changed.
Why would they change the door handle, I wonder?
The door was smashed at shoulder height.
Alright, it got broken when it was smashed into. Did they smash in to steal the plants, possibly?
The esconson was breached near the handle.
I've never heard that
The door was
word.
forced from the inside of the Colonial Collection Room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
The esconson. Has anybody else heard of a word called esconson? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Soil at the Botanical Garden? Very suspicious, Holmes. Is there anything else to look at? Oh, what's this? A tree.
These trees, with their roots in water, must originate from Louisiana.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of the Awakened.
That's what I like about Sherlock and Watson. They've all got, like, amazing memories. Ah.
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
Well, it's alright. We didn't want to look at it. We have a list of plants.
Do not touch.
You see, do not touch because it was poisonous, I reckon. I reckon it gives you a heart attack.
The plants were here. All of them were stolen.
Examine. Is there anything in here? Nope. Oh, hang on, a broken sign. Blood. Broken sign.
This sign is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it.
Well, that was the guy, surely. The guy... Right, so the guy had a heart attack here, knocked over a plant when he stumbled and fell onto the broken sign, surely. Matt 8771, are you playing Sherlock Holmes or Mr. Obvious? This game cracks me up in the way it does things like that. Mr. Obvious is what we're playing.
Blood. Someone fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
Who could it have been? Okay, I think we're meant to go through here now. Let's have a look down this bit first.
These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
Let's do a sneaky sneak check. Cow dung! Why is there a steaming pile of cow dung on the floor?
Very strange. Half of the colonial collection is absent.
Huh?
The smell is strong. It is a detergent.
Somebody tried to clean up a mess. Stone chip.
A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture. This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow.
It wasn't a heart attack at all. Somebody hit him over the head with a plant pot. That's what happened. Oh, hello.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Why is that relevant? Why is that relevant? Okay. Let's double check I've not missed anything.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Ah, hence the ventilation system. Fair enough. Can we get out this way? Undefined bacon! What does that even mean? What does that mean? Does that mean you don't know if it's smoked or not? You just taste it. That's how you define it. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the house, sir. Sabrina Moonfade for you. Thank you for supporting the community. Can we give them a nutty welcome, guys? Thank you so much. If you just subbed, you should have a little squirrel emoticon up on the screen that way. Right up top there. A little emoticon. And yeah, you got 20 emoticons to use on Twitch. Have a squirrel icon. Got access to TeamSpeak. You can join Farming Sim events on Thursdays. Where are we going here? Oh, what's that? Another one. Water Lily House Parameters.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Error, variable bacon, undefined. I like it. Don't see anything fishy here.
Water lily greenhouse.
Wow, I never knew.
According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building.
Let's double check there's nothing fishy here. Nope. Look at this. This is like... Who left a spade just lying around? Ridiculous. What kind of gardens have they got here? Are you playing it on Steam? Yep. I am indeed. A ladder. That's a bit dodgy. I'd be climbing up there looking for a gun. Nothing in this room whatsoever. It's very suspicious.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
Ah, hello.
What should we do next, Holmes?
We should click on the farmhouse icon.
House.
Let me have a look here before we talk to him. Just want to make sure there's nothing dodgy going on. No. Okay. Get out the way, Watson. Right, Albert Dunn. Do you work here? Let's do a facial first. What do we think about this guy? Red eyes. Wept recently, consumed by grief. Or smoked weed. Been smoking his own plants. Shaving cut. Why would that be relevant? I've got a shaving cut right here. Quite well dressed by the look of it. This guy's well off, I'd say. Clean hands. He's not a gardener. Or he washes his hands very well.
Do you work here?
Yes, but part-time only. For I'm also studying botany at the University of London.
You're following in your father's footsteps, then. That is commendable.
Well, even if botany is not my strongest suit, there are people who say that I could be a good manager.
He said suit. Wonderful.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
He said suit. It's not his strongest suit. Let's keep walking. Right, we're out in the open garden. Right, I see how it works. Let's have a quick look around. See if we can see anything suspicious. Where's Watson going? We haven't had a chat with this Albert guy yet, have we? Or have we? Albert Dunn, yeah, not Albert. Maybe we need to talk to him again now. What was his name? Hamish or something. Martin Hamish. Ah, Map of Kew Gardens. If only we'd had this first. Director's office, cloakroom, laboratory, reserve. Farmhouse, you are here. Okay. Right, I see what happened. That was the ventilation system, right? And then we walked through the dry tropics, through the water lily, yeah. Through the farmhouse, came out here. So we've not been to the nursery, seed house, or any of these rooms yet.
Nursery. Nursery.
Wait a sec. How do you say nursery, guys? I say nursery. I don't go...
Nursery. Nursery.
That's a little bit posh.
Nursery.
Nursery. Oh, man.
Seed house.
Seed house.
Seed house.
Can somebody soundbite this?
Seed house. Nursery.
I'm going to have to record this. This is amazing.
Seed house.
Seed house.
Nursery.
That is funnier than it should be.
Ventilation system.
That was normal.
Dry tropics. Water lily greenhouse. Colonial collection.
Oh, he's gone normal now.
Palm house.
Palm.
Palm house. Nursery. Seed house. Seed house.
I'm sorry, that's just too funny.
Director's office, cloakroom, and laboratory.
Laboratory.
Reserve.
God, he's so posh. It hurts. Right, that's all of them, I think.
A map of Kew Gardens.
Well, I never. Oh, brilliant. Necessary. Right, so this is the office, isn't it? And director's office and stuff.
Locked.
Of course it is. We'll have to go there later. Nursery. Seed house.
Locked.
Oh, come on, scumbag game. Dude, you're stuck. Oh my god, he's stuck on the wall. Any dodginess here? Nope, no dodginess. Let's go to this seed house. Oh, we're in the nursery.
Locked.
Oh, come on.
Nursery.
Oh, this guy's so posh. I bet this is locked as well. Oh. Seed house. I think this is the seed house. Can't see anything of any interest here. You are here. So we've passed the nursery. Right, okay. Need to go to the seed house now, which must be this way. This way.
Locked.
I knew it was going to be. I thought I'd test it. Mind out, Watson. Waters, move.
Locked. Seed house.
Why is it... Whenever I click seed house, he sort of gets... You get out of the way. Oh my god, Watson.
There is a smell of burning.
Well, that's because there's a fire. That's perfectly normal, isn't it? There's the fire down there. Let's have a look over here on the way. Right, there's got to be something dodgy here. What, really?
A ventilation system. It should regulate the temperature of the staff buildings.
Wow. That is some Victorian stuff right there.
A ventilation system.
Yeah, I know that. I know it's a ventilation system. Stop getting stuck on scenery, Holmes.
A water tank.
Why has that gone green, but this one hasn't? What have I not clicked on?
A ventilation system.
There must be something else to discover here that I've not clicked on. But I can't see what it is. Let's try over here. I don't get it. There's something... You see how it's not gone green yet? There's something I've not examined, but I can't work out what it is.
A ventilation.
I know it's a ventilation system, Holmes. I'm trying to make it go green. Okay, we'll come back later. That's spooky. Automatic closing gates. Let's go and examine the fire. A broken pot. The one that was used to kill our victim.
The symbol is not from Kew Gardens. A broom handle was half burned.
The broom handle that was used to mop up the floor with detergent. Somebody was trying to get rid of the evidence. The gas mask which was used to tamper with the ventilation system. To,
Someone set it alight, but it did not burn.
This is what the murderer
A
wore.
protective mask.
Is that everything here yet?
The plants were set alight fairly recently. Some have not completely burned.
Can we examine them? Can we take them back to the lab?
The remains of a picture frame.
Why a picture frame? There must be something else here. I've missed something. Oh, a door handle.
A door handle? Why would anyone throw such a thing in the fire? The door handle to the colonial collection and that of the fireplace are made of the same material.
Interesting. Carl, boy. Hi, Paul. How are you today? I've seen an awesome t-shirt that I want to get you, but I need to know what size you take so I can get it to the right one. I hope it doesn't sound rude. I generally go for large t-shirts. That seems to work best because I'm kind of between medium and large, but if I get large, when it washes and it shrinks slightly, it normally fits perfectly then, so go for large. If it's coming from America, then probably extra large because they've got slightly different sizes, I think. But European or UK would be large, I think. Right, we've got a lot of clues here. The ventilation system was tampered with. The guy wore a gas mask, so he obviously put something into the ventilation. Wore a gas mask so that it wouldn't affect him. Hit a guy with a pot. Not really sure why the door was smashed open, but the door handle was also put on the fire. Something was mopped up outside, which we're not sure of. And the guy was hit over the head with a plant pot, I think. Tom Dubliner! Sorry, I missed your sub, sir. Let me move fade you here. Tom, welcome to the Nuts House. Thank you for subscribing. I'm sorry I missed that. I'm sure you just got a massive nutty welcome from everybody, but welcome to the community, and thank you for supporting the stream. What's our casebook say? Find the stolen plants from the last exhibition. Examine the place where Montague Dew met his death. Examine the colonial collection. Okay. Symbol or broken pot? Search the archive. Symbol on a broken pot found in the backyard. The symbol is not from Kew Gardens, so I need to search the archive for that one. And the plant list as well. And marble fragment picked up in colonial collection. Judging by its form and refinement, is it probably part of a statue or sculpture? Anything suspicious in here? No. You're going for a coffee. Examine the plant pots. Which ones? Which plant pots, sir? In which room? Ah, oh, look at this. This is cool. The dry tropics. Pots.
These flower pots are beautiful. They are intended to be used for exhibition purposes. The symbol is not from Kew Gardens.
Dun dun dun! Do you mean those pots? Can't see anything else of interest yet. I was half expecting to see, you know, like tools hanging on the wall. There's a missing one, like where the spade went or something, or the broom.
Water lily greenhouse.
What's this pipe for? Is that the water?
According to this, they have light and
We know
water
that.
lily green.
Open the door. Okay, we're back here where we started, aren't we? So the best I can do right now, I think, is probably go back and search the archives for that, and that. So let's do that. Let's go and search the archives. How am I? I'm good, thank you, Bryson. How are you? You're on your iPad in a car park at work on your break in the rain. Nice. Awesome, dude. Archives. Here we go. Search rare plants botany. Botany. Poisons and toxins. Newspapers, encyclopedias. Medicine botany, here we go. Stolen plants, plant hormones, exotic plants, volume 4, poisonous? Poisonous plants? You shock me, sir. These plants have a certain toxicity. Only the first 3 can be dangerous to humans, particularly Florum diabolica, but only under very specific conditions. What, the kind of conditions that you'd need to modify the ventilation system, perhaps? The plant should react to the process of aggression against which it will issue deadly spores. Wow. Is that the one we need?
Here it is.
You see where this is going now, right? Okay, let's see what else we've got. Search the symbol of the broken pot. That would be under archaeology, I think. Which is in... Would it be under newspapers? No, it would be under encyclopedias, art and architecture. What would it be under? A symbol. Should it be archaeology or something, wouldn't it? The work of Edward Varmitage? Antique of British Art Museum?
That is not the one. That is not the one. That is not the one I need.
Okay. These are not the droids you're looking for. I get it. Technology, history. Botany. You think botany? Maybe history. Chemistry, plant plants, wounds, criminologist, martial arts. Marks and symbols. It's got to be under here, hasn't it? Religious symbols, skulls and crossbones, London garden supplies.
That is not the one I need.
Really? The Divine Scholastic Syndicate for Vegetation Veneration. Lol. The members of this syndicate worship Trawan, the God King. They strive to obtain spiritual peace and release themselves from the material world, so generous donations are appreciated. Uh-huh.
Here it is. The Divine Syndicate is not a supplier to Kew Gardens. Besides, there is no address here.
Interesting. Right, the symbol on the exhibition pot. Wait, ATS is coming on 3rd of February? Really? Guys? I didn't know. All day long this is gonna... Right, anyway. Marks and symbols. Skulls and crossbones. London Garden Supplies. Yeah, Simo's Garden. We are premium supplier for all your landscape, gardening and timber requirements. Full range supply and delivery of hands. Supplies, soils, mulches, pots. Anyway, I think we should add... Let me do this. Add text. I'm going to do something here. ATS. One second. Let's put that in white. Edit. Wait a second. I'll make it smaller in a second. Font size. Let's go for... Should we go for that? How's that look? Is that good? Right. There you go. That won't stop people from posting it in chat anyway, but, you know, at least we can sit there smugly and go... Ah, dear. Branded flower pots, anyway. Full range supply and delivery of sand, soils, mulches, pots, and anything else you may need. 3 Blurton Road. I sense we're going to have to go here.
Here it is.
Have we got anything else to research? No. Right, let's have a look at the... What have we got now? Evidence. Right, so the supplier was Garden of Heaven, 3 Blurton Road. So they supplied the pots. However, Trawan the God King... Ooh, the Divine Syndicate's idol. Symbol on the flower pots found at Kew Gardens. The pots did not belong there. Okay. Symbol on the broken flower pot found in the backyard. The symbol is not from Kew Gardens. The glyph means divine, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we got that. Fragment from a statue. Marble fragment picked up from the floor of the Colonial Collection Room. Judging from its form and refinement, it's probably part of a statue. We need to find that statue. We've not found that yet. We've found a fragment, but where did that go? And a list of plants, which we've got anyway. That's fine. Information on the deadly plants. The following 3 plants are proven lethal to humans. The realization of the toxic process is fairly difficult, for it requires a particular chemical fertilizer, natural stimulation and nutrition. The caterpillars should work. What does that mean? What does that mean? Find the stolen plants from the last exhibition. Examine the place where Montague met his death. We've not done that yet. There must be something else in that room that I've not seen. Examine the colonial collection. And find some plants. Okay, there's a few things that I've not done here. I need to go back. I must have missed something. Nah, don't worry about it, Solid Slave Shop. At least we can all go, ATS is releasing? Really? Hope you're well this morning. I'm fine, Stuart. How are you, sir? Did you hear about the ATS release date? Right. Okay, so... Murder scene. Let's go to the murder scene because I've clearly missed something here. Which was through here. And through here. Come on, you need to run, Sherlock.
Water lily greenhouse.
Right, so... this was the murder scene, right? And according to this, it says, examine the place where Montague Dunn met his death. And since that's not been ticked, I'm assuming I've missed something here. So let's have another little look here. Because I thought I'd got everything. We've got that. That's green. That's green. What's that bit there? Hang on a second. We've not got everything here. A broken pot.
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced. All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
I need my imagination to make sense of it all. So the pot was put back by somebody that didn't know what they were doing. That's what it's trying to say. Whoa. So he staggered through, knocked over the pot. And then it was put back by the murderer, who didn't know where to put it. What the heck? Reset sequence. Wait, have I got to number this in order? Breaking the door, knocking over the pot. Number 1's breaking the door. Number 2's knocking over the pot. Number 3's falling on the floor. Surely that's correct. Breaks through the door. Flails a pot, smashes his head on the... yeah, that's all fine. Looks good.
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection Room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then?
Murder. Murder. Obviously a murder.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection Room.
The Colonial Collection Room. How do I get to a map? Nope. Nope. Dead end. Colonial... No! I need the map. Oh, Dry County. Look at this. Your studio looks so cool. Thank you. It took years to get it like that, by the way. I mean, it didn't happen overnight. Right, Colonial Collection Room is this one. Oh. Oh, right, okay. I need to go back. Lol. It's the one that's attached to the Botanical Gardens. It's buffering. Is it buffering? It's not buffering for me. I'm watching it back. Try switching it to auto. Right. Gallery. Did we not examine that? Okay, I think this is the room we need to go to. No. Oh my god. Which is the room we're meant to go to? Water Lily Greenhouse. Botanical Gardens. Colonial Collection. It is this one. Right. There must be some plants in here that I need to examine. That's what I'm saying. Is there anything suspicious about these plants? Singapore. New Zealand. Calcutta. Sudan.
These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
Bengal. I'm obviously missing something here. Australia. Examine the colonial collection. Isn't this what I'm doing? I don't see what else I can click on. Oh, hang on. I don't remember clicking on that.
These windows were perfectly cleaned. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
Right. Now we've done it. I didn't click on the windows. Fine. I think we can start to assemble some clues according to this. Cornwall boy, t-shirt ordered. It will be delivered to my house first so I can make sure it's okay, not damaged. I will then send it to your PO box if it's okay. Cornwall boy. Yeah, fine, sir. Absolutely. Look forward to it. Ugh. Right, what have we got here? Deadly plant stolen. Dunn was trapped. Emptied colonial collection. Deadly plants are stolen. No. No. Okay. Perform autopsy on Montague Dunn. The death is suspicious. Why had he forced the door of the colonial correction room? Why had someone cleaned and emptied the room? Was it a trap or a simple accident? It's a trap! Okay, so we've now got an autopsy to perform. That's good. Move your ATS announce thing in the way of the deliveries. It's in the way of the deliveries. Okay. Hang on. Edit scene. Let's put it... Hang on. Let's get my keyboard. I should do it. It should now be underneath the delivery. What are we doing here? Let's have a look. Task. Find the stolen plants from the last exhibition at Kew Gardens. Perform an autopsy. Why do we do this? Find the stolen plants from the last exhibition. I'm not sure if we can do that yet. Let's go and do the autopsy at Scotland Yard. We like autopsies. They're lovely. There's no way I could do that for a living. No way.
I asked Inspector Lestrade to take Montague Dunn's body to Scotland Yard.
It's ready for autopsy, then.
There you go. That's big enough. Right, now the autopsy room is through here. Down here. If you don't like autopsies, I suggest you look away for a couple of minutes. These are never particularly pleasant. Just listen to the mood music.
First of all, let us carry out an external examination.
Yes, let's.
There are no suspicious marks upon the chest. Let us finish our external examination, so that we can proceed with the autopsy.
Well, obviously, he inhaled stuff, didn't he? He inhaled the deadly spores of the plant, which was activated by somebody tampering with the ventilation system. The guy crashed through the door, smashed his head on the floor. The murderer came in, disinfected the place, cleaned up, put the pot back, and burned all the stuff outside, and then nicked a whole bunch of plants, thinking if he did that... Oh, he probably burned the plants. Isn't it obvious?
There is an injury to the skull, most probably caused by the fall in the water lily greenhouse.
Yeah.
The vessels and the pupil of the eye appear quite normal, The vessels, the air from the lungs carries a faint floral aroma.
A faint floral aroma.
No redness, stings, or bruises. Nothing suspicious here.
Well, why are we looking then?
Now, let us examine the internal organs.
No! It's disgusting. Don't do it. Blech. Oh my god. Did we really just pick this guy's heart up?
The heart's blood vessels show no pathological signs. The heart tissue shows no visible pathological signs.
But he was supposed to have a heart attack, wasn't he? Ew. As if you can just pick somebody's lungs up and go like this and just put it back. Oh my god.
The lungs are congested and edematous.
You what?
The lungs are congested and edematous.
Right. Hands up if you know what edematous means. Does anybody know what edematous
The
means?
lungs are congested and edematous.
Come on, answer before you Google it. Oh, hello.
The tissue on the inferior lobe of the right lung is damaged, most probably caused by toxins from an unknown plant.
Ooh, really? I didn't know. Right, liver. Can we have some pate with this later?
The liver is enlarged. It would seem that he was suffering from an alcohol addiction.
Liver pate, anyone?
The liver tissue is brown. There are no visible pathological signs.
From the Greek word something which means injury or harm. Fair enough.
The stomach tissues show no visible pathological signs.
Let's have a look at the back.
There is a small amount of content. It appears that he breakfasted lightly, only a short while before his death.
I was expecting to say, it appeared that he breakfasted 2 Weetabix, skimmed milk.
Suspicions have been substantiated. Montague Dunn, the director of Kew Gardens, died from poisoning. Plant poisoning, to be more exact.
Called it.
Yes, it is murder.
Murder.
You should inform Lestrade.
There's been a
Yes,
murder.
but do remember, Watson, that I discovered the murder. The challenge is mine.
Yeah, Watson,
The
back off.
challenge, Holmes.
We need to locate that deadly plant. Such a perfect murder appeals to me.
Murder of any kind appeals to you. Is that all we need to do?
No, we also have the people working at Kew Gardens. Martin Hamish and the son of the victim, Albert Dunn.
And also Miss White, of whom we spoke with Mr. Hamish. Should we bring them all here for interrogation?
No. A few innocuous questions at Kew will suffice, as well as a discreet delve into their personal affairs.
At the office.
Yes, Watson. It is time now to open the doors.
Even those in the staff building. I suppose that is necessary.
Hell yeah.
We should also be concerned with the victim himself. After all, we don't know very much about Montague Dunn.
You're enjoying this already, aren't you?
More than a little.
You know, right at the start, and I called it as Miss White. I'm still sticking by that. Mer8771, Dennis Moon just had a good idea. We need a squirrel yuck. What would it take to get that one added? We'd have to remove an emoticon to add it. Mer. Also, we need ideas for what squirrel yuck would look like. I don't know what yuck would look like, and how often would we use yuck? Because I don't know how many games do we play where we could use squirrel yuck. That's what you have to consider. And then which emoticon would we get rid of? Come on, Steve. Hi, Paul. Can't stay long, but wants to show some support, by the way. ATS hype. PS, any chance of a Hunter vid this week? Nope. Loving the series. Keep it up. Good work, sir. Thank you. Come on, Steve. Sadly, Steve, a number of people aren't happy with me playing the Hunter. They can't distinguish between fantasy and reality, so they're like, you're shooting poor deer, poor helpless deer. And I'm like, dude, it's a game. Yes, but you're shooting poor helpless deer. It's a game. But the deer. It's like, oh, I can't be bothered with this anymore. Right, what are we doing? Find the stolen plants, I don't know where. Find the plant that was used to kill Dr. Montague. Inspect Kew Gardens staff building. Gather information on Montague Dunn. Find out who killed Montague Dunn. Oh yeah, just, you know, as you do. Right, let's go back to Kew Gardens and have a root through the office files and find out why Miss White did it. It's the truck and Yazoo emoticons that I miss. It's like, when can we use them? That's the thing. You could use them in ECS, it's a yuck paint job. Yeah, but it's a little bit situational, I think. Doyle barfing. Oh, I didn't tell you Doyle was Doyle vomited yesterday. I was sitting on the settee and he went outside. He was acting funny, so we put him out and he came back in and he was stood there and he's like licking his lips and I said, like, my kids were going, what's wrong with him? And I went, I think he's just been sick. I said, because his paws were dirty and he's licking his lips. I said, he's probably just been sick. He's been in the garden and been sick and like tried to bury it. And then all of a sudden he just went all over the floor. I was like, Doyle! So we took him outside and we had to clean up all the mess. Yeah, I don't know what he'd been doing. Been eating something. Enjoy Star Wars Dalehound. I'm going to go on Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, Monday I'm going.
Locked.
What do you mean locked? I'm allowed. It's all access now. All the doors are open, Watson. Well, apart from this one, it's locked. But apart from that, Watson, all the doors are open. Move.
Locked.
This makes no sense. I thought it said to me I could go anywhere. Inspect Kew Gardens staff buildings. How do we do that? I can't get in. This is weird. Right, you. Martin. Let's have a chat with you. Let's drill them for questions. Oh, wow. Empty colonial room.
Mr. Hamish, can you explain to us what happened to the colonial collection? It seems somewhat depleted.
But, oh, most likely maintenance work, tidying up.
You're not sure, then? But you're the deputy director.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Well, I am busy. I cannot be everywhere at once.
Ooh, moody. I don't trust this guy.
Albert told us about the tragic death of Mr. Dunn, the late director of Kew Gardens.
Tragic indeed. His heart attack was quite unexpected.
Unexpected unless you were the murderer. And then it was entirely expected. Come on, Steve, that's a shame. Was Loving Hunter. Some people need a reality check, scumbags. I know, Steve, I know. I totally agree with you, dude, but... just go and look at the comments. Oh, we didn't inspect his face, did we? Indeed, I forgot to inspect this guy's face. Myopic, inexpensive glasses. Dodgy beard. Oh, hello. A dirty collar. Didn't he say... He's a deputy director. Didn't he say he doesn't get involved in that stuff? Why would he have a dirty collar? That's a bit weird. Look. Clearly been messing about with the plants. Look at this. Unmarried. He's unmarried. He's dismarried. Unmarried? Is that even a word? Wouldn't not married be the same? Gardener's hands. Oh, okay. He's actually an active gardener. As a deputy director, I find that a little bit weird, but fine. Relationship with Dunn.
As deputy director, how was your relationship with Montague Dunn?
To be honest with you, Mr. Holmes, it could have been better. You see, every Tuesday he would carry out his inspection of the gardens, but it was solely to make an impression. Great pretense that he cared at all. He would give out absurd orders, ignoring anyone else's opinion. He would then disappear for the rest of the week. He was what some might call a man of action. I'd say rather he was overzealous.
Action man.
And chaotic. So after all, it was no wonder, perhaps, that he ended up like that. if you take into consideration his kind of lifestyle.
A man of action. Why didn't he just say action man?
You mentioned that Mr. Dunn led a particular lifestyle.
Well, it's no secret that he enjoyed, celebrating, shall we say? He was a member of the London Smart Set. He was famous for it. That
And
he had an eye for the ladies, to put it mildly, Mr.
Miss
Holmes.
White. Miss White.
Mr. Hamish, can you tell us who holds the keys to the locked greenhouses?
That would be Albert, Mr. Dunn's son. Yes, Albert keeps all the keys, and one can only imagine why.
What do you mean?
Well, he was never interested in Kew Gardens before. And now all of a sudden he's trying to act as if he owns the place. I think he wants to take over the management here. He'd do better to leave that to me. He has no experience. No, none at all.
He's just a jealous guy. This guy's not happy. You can see motive building up in this one. I still think he's right. He's not married, but he liked Mrs. White, yeah. But the other guy, probably who has an eye for the ladies. Do you see where I'm going with that? Jealousy. It's looking more like him at the moment.
What is your opinion of Albert as a student of botany?
He's useless. I often tell him so, and I can only give him cleaning tasks. Botany is not his life's work, and his father well knew it. He was furious about it.
He was.
Oh yes, he forced his son to work here, and he never missed an opportunity to criticize him publicly.
Are you able to elaborate on that?
Well, for example, with our last exhibition here, Mr. Dunn had Albert make a presentation speech. But then, while the lad was speaking, Mr. Dunn interrupted him, asking him difficult questions, making him look like a failure. It was with the intention of making a fool of him, Mr. Holmes.
That must have been terribly humiliating.
Yes, he was crushed, and he had to leave. Everybody was making fun of poor Albert. That is, except for Miss Margaret White, who is such a nice lady and who always takes pity on Albert.
See, the thing is even if Albert wanted to murder his dad because, you know, he's embarrassed, he doesn't possess the knowledge to do it, the botanical knowledge. He wouldn't have a clue. He possesses the botanical knowledge, but I don't know if there's a motive yet for him. But Albert couldn't do it. Not sure about Miss White.
You mentioned a Miss White. Would you tell us more about her?
She is a student who works here part-time. She is quite charming indeed. She possesses a great talent for botany. You should take a look at some of her experiments that she carried out in the laboratory. Ah, if only she were not so naive.
Why naive?
The way she used to flutter around Mr. Montague Dunn. And he couldn't help but be flattered by all her attention. How could an intelligent woman such as Miss White not see through his game? I can only scratch my head and wonder.
Hey Simcopter, how you doing, sir? Hope you're well. I see you're still playing Hearthstone and Battle Royale H1Z1 last time I saw you, the other day. Simcopter's another streamer in the Nut House, guys, in case you didn't know. Very, very chill guy, very nice. Very nice
Tell
chap.
me, Mr. Hamish, do you grow the more deadly variety of plant here?
You mean insectivorous? Yes, but nothing larger than that.
The Divine Syndicate.
Are you aware of the Divine Syndicate?
The divine what? Is this a joke?
No, I am quite serious.
What a ridiculous name. Anyway, I have never heard of this syndicate.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
Very interesting. That was an interesting chat with Hamish. Every Tuesday morning, Montague Dunn would carry out a rapid inspection of Kew Gardens. His employees, Mr. Hamish in particular, did not look forward to this routine. Everything's good, Simcopter, thank you. Hope you're well, sir. I hope you have a very nice Christmas if I don't speak to you beforehand. Find the stolen plants from the last exhibition at Kew Gardens. This is bugging me. Find the plant that was used to kill Mr. Montague Dunn. So that's presumably going to be with the plants. Right, Watson.
What should we do next, Holmes?
Okay, he's not got anything to say. We still can't get into here, I don't think.
Locked.
We have to get the keys off Albert. We're going to have to go and speak to Albert. I need the keys to inspect the office buildings. We're to gather information. Motive. Where's he hanging out again? You can see some motive in Albert, but unfortunately, he's not got the botanical knowledge to carry out this murder. This murder required somebody who knew about plants, that's the thing. Oh, he's not here. Wasn't he here a minute ago? Wasn't he there on a ladder? Where's he gone? Albert! Has anybody seen Albert? There's no left leg leap in this one, no. You can't do it in this one. Where's he gone? Am I missing something here? Hi, if you just joined us, by the way. Oh, is he here? There he is. Albert! Give me the keys, bro. Okay. Miss White.
Who is Miss Margaret White?
Ah, she is the young lady who studies with me. She visits here sometimes to help out with the greenhouses. In fact, she should be here today. She wanted to work at the seed house. That's the small greenhouse across from the large glass house.
The fact that this guy's eyes are red is what's suspicious to me. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Would this guy be a member of the syndicate, do you think? I'm wondering if his eyes are red because, you know, the gas mask was used. Did he not know what he was doing? And he maybe read somewhere about how to activate the plants. So he messed with the air conditioning. It was because the whole thing was a bit bungled, wasn't it? Yeah? In theory, it should have been, if you'd have known what you was doing as a botanist, you could have executed quite a clean murder. But it wasn't a clean murder. It was quite bungled in a way. And I'm wondering if that's why his eyes are red, because he messed about with chemicals. Because he didn't know what he was doing. I don't know.
We noticed that a part of the colonial collection has been cleared.
Ah, at the moment I'm just dealing with the storage room. I don't know much about the other rooms.
You're right, pal. Cool story, bro. Relationship with your father.
I imagine that your relationship with your father may have been a strained one.
Yes. I cannot say that he was a kind man, for he never listened to me at all. He forced me to work here. But now, after his death, I've been pondering it over. Perhaps he wasn't so wrong about me after all. I have to follow his path, and I have to manage Kew Gardens. And I can do it. I can be as good as any other who works here.
This is a guy who struggles to prove himself and was embarrassed by his father. Doesn't want to be in this job.
Would you please tell us about Martin Hamish, the Deputy Director?
Well, I have to tell you that Mr. Hamish is not and has never been the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. My father would not have tolerated it.
Indeed? That is most interesting. He told us that he was.
Yes, because he believes that the management should be passed down to him now that my father is dead. But in actual fact, Mr. Hamish only has the honor of being the garden's longest-serving employee. In fact, if we are to think logically at all, it should be me who takes over the management of Kew Gardens.
Do you not have a good relationship with Mr. Hamish?
I suppose so.
No.
But we have very little in common. Mr. Hamish loves his plants and Kew Gardens, and I cannot say that I share his passion.
I see. And how was his relationship with your father?
Oh, he hated my father. It was obvious. He would be furious whenever my father boasted of Kew Gardens in the newspapers or at conferences. He was convinced that my father was stealing all of the credit for himself. But my father treated Mr. Hamish in the same way as he treated anyone. Dismissively. With indifference.
That's interesting. The fact that Hamish is not the deputy director, but likes to think that he is.
Tell me, have you ever heard of the Divine Syndicate?
No, I cannot say that I have.
Give me the keys, bro.
Do you hold the keys to all of these locked doors?
Yes, you can have them. But I cannot give you the keys to the cloakroom. The employees' effects are private. I am sure you understand.
No, give me the keys.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again
This
soon.
is a murder investigation, son. We get to look everywhere. All doors open, you said, Watson. All doors. Every one. Now he's saying we can't go and look at stuff. Right, what's the quickest way out? I think this way. Okay. All doors, as if. Oh, yeah. Right. A safe. Director's desk.
Newspapers discussing Kew Gardens.
Kew Gardens' success. The team are pleased to announce the successful production of a new variety of barley. One that retains a complete resistance to the cold. They have named it the Siberian Barley. Original. Mr. Martin Hamish, the proud cultivator of the graft, will hold a press conference next Monday morning on this very subject. Letter. My dearest Margaret. Who's right? Montague Dunn. Following our conversation, I believe it might be better if you vacate your position here at Kew Gardens. As you pointed out quite bluntly, you are no longer in need of my support. You are quite able to stand up for yourself in this world, as you say. Interesting. I give you back your freedom and wish you nothing but good luck. Wow, so Montague Dunn sacked Mrs. White, or Ms. White. That's interesting. And then he died. He died for it. He was murdered for sacking Miss White. Hang on, I don't think I finished here. Let me click on the table. Why can't I click? Okay. Creepy. Let's have a look around. Can we not open the safe? Yes, we can. Oh, we love this. Rotate left and right. Okay. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing here? There's no clue. Interesting enough, that one stays up. As does that one. What's going on? Oh, you scumbag. Presumably you have to get all of these things to stay up. Could it be another one there? Are you serious? I'm going to have to write this down. There's no way I can memorize this. What an absolute scumbag of a... I can't remember the sequence. I have to write the sequence down. I know it was 2 left, and then 2 right, wasn't it? And then I think it was 3 left. I went 2 left, 2 right, 3 left, and then 2 right. Is that what I did? Jeez, this is tricky. So it looks like 3 right. Should we go left again? 1, 2, 2 left. Space to skip. I don't want to skip. Let me try one more. 3 left. Now I'm going to try going right. Oh, scumbag! Right, hang on. 2 left. Let me test the theory. 2 right. Then we had 3 left. 1, 2, 3. And then we had 3 right. 1, 2, 3. And then I had 3 left. 1, 2, 3. But it must be 4. So it's at least 4 left. I'm going to guess we're going right now. Oh my god, are you serious? That's got to be like 5 left. 3 left. 3. 3 right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Unbelievable. Surely it's got to be right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we go for 5 right, or do we go all the way around to left? Oh my god. Let's go for one more. Yes! 5 right. There you go. There's the combo. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Skip it. Let's have a look inside. Letters. My dear friend, please allow me to express my disappointment upon reading your last letter. I am paying you to defend me, not accuse me. Hello. Kew Gardens is a royal institution. We are granted the great opportunity to travel the world and to save the most extraordinary, precious and rare species of plant. Our duty is to protect such species and from those who might wish to use them for dubious purpose. This divine syndicate of whom you speak, have no right to hold such precious plants. Remember the case of June 14, 1889. So I must respectfully ask you once again to notarize the permissions of these plants on behalf of Kew Gardens. The documents were sent to you on Monday. P.S. See you in Boodles on Tuesday as always. Montague Dunn. So Montague Dunn, who was writing to his lawyer? His lawyer knows about the Divine Syndicate. That's interesting. That is interesting. What else have we got? Letter of complaint. Who's this from? From the Divine Syndicate to Mr. Dunn. Wow. We must ask you for the last time for the return of our dear sisters. You do not have any right to hold them imprisoned. They do not belong to you. Are they referring to plants? Your so-called permissions are wholly false. You are hiding behind lies. The lie, we need not elaborate, that was reported in the press as the case of June 14, 1889. What you have done is quite abhorrent. Be very sure that we shall never abandon our family members. We trusted you and regret having done so. Return our dear sisters you have imprisoned. Okay, they must be talking about the plants, right? That's so weird. So Divine Syndicate wrote to Mr. Dunn, and then Mr. Dunn seems to have replied back to his lawyer. The Divine Syndicate of whom you speak have no right to hold such precious plants. This is pretty weird. Another letter.
I suggest that we don't tell Miss Margaret White about this document.
Let me read it. Debt of Miss Margaret White and Mr. Montague Dunn. Rental of a suite of rooms at Oxford Street? Wow. She's a student. She's got a room in Oxford Street. Are you kidding me? An educational scholarship at the London University. Credits opened at Hamilton, Radigan House Tailors and Birdson's Luxury Jewellers. Blimey. So Miss Margaret White owed quite a bit to Mr. Dunn. Isn't that interesting? Let's have a look at the clue book. Right, what can we be? Albert's ambition. Dunn was trapped. Okay, Dunn was trapped. Nope. Not that one. Albert's ambition. After the death of his father, Albert now feels responsible to manage Kew Gardens. White's expulsion. White's expulsion. Okay. Miss White and Mr. Dunn had a recent disagreement. Montague Dunn was planning to release Miss White from her position at Kew Gardens. Yeah, we got that bit. Deadly plants stolen and poisoning. Theft and murder. The killers may be those who stole the exotic plants, including the deadly species, from the last exhibition at Kew Gardens. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure, though. I'm not convinced by that. Unless it was... Well, I don't know. Maybe that's it, actually. Maybe they took all their plants back and killed Mr. Dunn for what he did. For imprisoning their sisters, or something. Dunn was trapped. He was forced by the door... poisoning. Dunn was poisoned. After being trapped in a colonial collection room by the killer, Montague Dunn was affected by inhaling a virulent vegetable poison. I think that's the case. We got that bit. Albert's ambition. Poisoning. No. White and Dunn. We have no relationship for that yet. No. No. I don't think there's any more clues there yet. That's not bad though. We've found a few clues there. The Divine Syndicate. Search the archives. And... Keys for Kew Gardens. Find a use. A set of keys for all doors open at Kew Gardens except the one to the cloakroom. Fragment from a statue. Ah, we've got find a use now. Marble fragment picked up in the floor. Gigabytes from in front. It's probably a statue. We need to find out where that matches. That's what we need to do. So presumably one of these private rooms that we've been looking through. We'll find out at some point. Let's have a look around here. Try and make sure we've not missed anything. Champagne. Who was celebrating?
Champagne. Montague Dunn had good taste.
Why was he celebrating exactly?
French wine. A remarkable vintage.
Remarkable vintage. Okay, let's have a look over here. You had a little stove. I think we've examined everything on here. I say, you are quite dapper. Oh, photograph.
A photograph of Montague Dunn and Reynold Hamish.
Did Montague Dunn and Hamish have a bit of a fallout, maybe? We've done that. Don't think there's anything left unless I'm missing something. I can't see anything. I think we're done here.
What should...
Let's try the next one. Chatting on Twitch mobile like scumbaggery. I totally agree, dude. Especially when you're on an iPad or an iPhone or something and it keeps spell correcting everything you put in. It's so annoying. Use the office key. Ka-ching. It is indeed, Johanna. It's being released in Feb. Okay. Oh, look! One of the suits is missing.
Gloves. Waterproof aprons. Everything one might need for self-protection.
Indeed.
Do they grow dangerous plants here?
Such masks are generally worn when dealing with toxic chemicals. It appears as though the protective equipment is missing from here.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Locked.
Holmes, Albert Dunn didn't give us the key to this door.
It does not matter. We will open it.
Oh, yeah. We're going in. Oh, man, I hate these. Oh. Here we go. This is going to be hilarious. Okay, let's try and get a handle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blimey. Does that need to go like that, maybe? We need to thread. I need to get that inner one there. There we go. There we go. Something like that lines up. Let's get the inner barrel. Hang on. Let me keep moving that. Oh, right, I see. Blimey. This is actually quite tricky. I've not got my head around this one yet. These are so fun. Yeah, right. Is that the inner barrel? Right, so that one, that piece rotates on its own. Then we've got the inner barrel. Then we've got that barrel. Let's bring that around so it's lined up with something like that. So the line comes in from the left. Goes all the way through. That line looks pretty good. I think it's just the inner barrel now that's wrong, possibly. Do I just need to rotate that inner one? That one? Can't seem to get that one to line up. It looks like it should though, that's the weird thing. Surely it has to line up like that. Use the left and right as well, Paul. What do you mean? Oh, hang on. What am I missing here? Switch. Wait, how do we move it left and right? That's what's missing. Ah, oh my god, you can drag this. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. I knew something was wrong. Wow, this is tricky. Alright, can we move that one? No, we can't move that one, but we can move... No, we can't move that one. Oh my god. There we go. Does that work? Kind of. Let's keep rotating it, see if it works somewhere else. Like that, maybe? No, I'm not sure about that. Maybe there? It doesn't look... That doesn't look like it should fit at all. Unless this other piece is wrong. That one doesn't move left and right, though. But it does go up and down. Flipping heck, this is tricky. You were so close. I don't think I was. Slide them into each other. Do you reckon? That doesn't fit though, does it? That fits. There we go. No, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit that one. That fits, I think. Yeah, there we go. So that piece fits onto that one. That's good. Let's get that inner barrel sorted. That looks pretty close now. Almost. Yes! Oh my god, that was tricky.
Open.
Woo! They are so tricky. Right, everybody's private belongings. I'm going to shut the door, Watson. I'll be back in 10 minutes. Wait, I can't shut the door. Okay, you stand there. Don't look. I'm watching you, Watson. Right, Miss White's locker.
Miss White's locker.
Jewel box, vanity. I thought she was a student. This woman's living a lie. There's no way she's a student. She lives on Oxford Street. She's got all these posh belongings. She's not a student. White's request.
A draft of the letter that Miss White sent to her parents.
Dear Mother and Father, I'm writing this letter with reluctance to ask for your help. My studies and housing costs on Oxford Street have proven to be more expensive than I anticipated. I fear, therefore, that I may not be able to manage in the long term. I know that we had our disagreements in the past, but would you be so heartless as to allow your daughter to... Oh, guilt trip. To fail her studies due to lack of money? Wow. Wow, Ms. White. I'm sorry, but you're a scumbag. You're guilt-tripping your parents, and you're living the high life? I don't think so.
Apparently, Miss White is a capable student.
That said a degree in chemistry. Did you see that? A diploma in chemistry. I said she did it. She got sacked and she did it. Let me have a look at the underside. Let me just tip everything on the floor here. Check the outside first for symbols. Nope. Okay. So, yeah, let me just get this straight. She's asking her parents for money. Need I say more? Scumbag White. That's all I'm saying.
These jewels must be worth a small fortune. A vanity purse. It is of high quality.
I called it right at the start, Miss White. It's so looking like her right now. Margaret, who's this from? Your parents. We were surprised to receive your letter. How could you think to ask us for money after all these years that you have passed since you left and without any thought of us? You have never shared with us any details of your success at university, but you choose to do so now. We suppose you should be ashamed of us, for we are not from the same high class as your new friends. Yet we are modest people, but you should learn to put your family first as we at home have always done, and none of us have ever compromised their reputation as it appears you have already with your employer, Mr. Dunn. No, Margaret, it is you who makes us feel ashamed. Lol. Get wrecked, Margaret, get wrecked. Albert, dear Margaret, I know how your financial troubles are overwhelming you at present. She was a liar, wasn't she? Please let me reassure you that I could not permit you to remain in such a dilemma. I was born of a wealthy family. I would consider it an honour if you might accept my help. Your devoted servant, Albert. Wow. Wow. Albert was fixated with Ms. White. She was living a lie. Sponging money off everybody. And she was like pretty loaded by the look of it. Martin Hamish's locker.
Martin Hamish's locker.
I just said that. Bit of a dirty top hat. Who's that then? Is that him with Albert? Oh, Father and I at Kew Gardens.
Father and I. Kew Gardens.
I just said that. Botanical magazine.
A review on rare and exotic plants. Martin Hamish has written several pieces.
Green Thumb magazine. I love it. This guy was subscribed to Green Thumb. I love it. Who's this from? We don't know. Mr. General Secretary, recent events unfolding at Kew Gardens oblige me to renew my application for the management position. As I have stated already in my previous letters, I believe that no one is better suited for the post. While Mr. Montague Dunn was alive, I understand your reservation at my suggestion. Your reasons were political, and so I was happy to comply. But now Kew Gardens lie in disorder. How could I stand by and allow it? How can I leave them in the hands of inexperienced people with no motivation? I must urge you to cast your decision as a matter of urgency, so that I may devote myself entirely to the noble task ahead and free my mind from this uncertainty. Well, the dude already thought he had the position, didn't he? Nick333, hi Paul, sorry not been here for a while. Welcome back, Nick. Not that you would have noticed that I wasn't around, as you have thousands of diehard fans that can get every stream you do. Sorry, Paul. Work, life, work. Nick, not a problem, dude. Welcome back. I hope you get a break at Christmas. Thank you for your support. Chemistry
Hamish
books.
studied chemistry. Interesting.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Hamish studied chemistry, and Mrs. White had a diploma in chemistry. Chemistry was used in the murder. I'm thinking motivation and knowledge here is lying with these two. I think Albert's innocent.
Albert's locker.
Refusal.
A rejection letter from the British Royal Naval College.
Wow, he tried to join the Navy and what happened? Royal Navy School of NCO's Recruitment Centre, London. Sir, it is my regret to inform you that despite your excellent results with the entry examinations, we are unable to invite you into the Royal Navy School. Your father, Mr. Montague Dunn, has expressed his intention to entrust to you the directorship of the Royal Botanical Gardens in Kew. It is clear that he would not release you from your entire year of naval training. Wow. So his dad effectively stopped him by making him, has expressed his intention to entrust you the director. Okay. So his dad already told him that he was going to be made director, and so they rejected him from the Navy. It's unbelievable. His dad wanted him to be the director, but then embarrassed him on stage. It's so weird.
Specialist articles on shipyards and ship construction. Albert Dunn has a great passion for shipbuilding and the sea.
Yeah, that's what he wanted to do with his life. And his dad was just blocking the whole thing. What have we missed here? Wait, I've obviously missed something. Oh, T. Photograph.
Young Albert, standing with a woman in front of London University.
Miss White, by any chance? Whom he had a fixation on? Gather data on Montague Dunn completed. Right, I think we're done here. Done, done, done. Done, done, done. Right, let's go. Interesting, Watson. Interesting. A wet bottle.
There was a bottle here. It left behind a trace of the substance that pervaded the laboratory.
Was that disinfectant?
Several drops of the substance were spilled. Someone carried this bottle around. Several drops of...
Gold dust? Good heavens. What's it doing here?
The gold is almost immune to chemical attacks, so it may be a valuable auxiliary for various experiments.
But why would anyone perform such experiments in a botanical garden?
The bottle is no longer here, but it is possible to detect a faint scent. We need a good nose.
Yes! We're gonna get the dog! Fetch Toby! Yay! I love it when Toby gets involved. Have we finished looking at the table? We've got to get Toby. This is awesome. First person Toby hype. University book. University of Cambridge Botanical Section.
Botany book.
Albert Dunn. Repeat year. He was no good at it. He wanted to build ships.
This student's book belongs to Albert.
I feel sorry for Albert. The guy was like, but I just want to build ships, Dad. And he's like, no, you will like plants. I want you to like plants. You will like plants. Oh, I bit of a chemist. Chemistry bottles.
Chemicals. A sufficient quantity for some serious experiments.
Indeed. Yeah, I've played L.A. Noire. I've finished that before. Phonograph.
A phonograph used for voice recording. Remarkable.
Yes, this is quite a modern laboratory.
Why would they need it? Just for recording experiments?
I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything. I don't hear anything.
What's going on here? Do we have to do something? Oh, I see.
Martin Hamish's perception of plants. The notion of communication in the plant world has long been considered marginal, yet I remain convinced that some plants do indeed transmit chemical signals in the event of attack.
A study report by Martin Hamish.
This is so cool. Come on.
And it seems clear from these multiple experiments that plants do respond to their environment and have a form of consciousness. Margaret White, February 1895. Report number 245.
Study report.
Blimey. Evidence required. What does that mean? Oh, are we going to find a recording somewhere? Is that what we're saying here? We're going to find another one of those cylinders, maybe. And we'll have to bring it back here and play it. I think. There's only two there, isn't there? There's nothing else.
This is a table for experiments. It resembles my own.
Oh, it
Only
doesn't?
this one is kept in good order, Holmes.
Oh, Watson, you joker. Okay, I think we're more or less done in this room. I just need to find another cylinder. But I'm not convinced it's in this room. I don't think I've missed anything. Let me just have a double check. There's nothing in these drawers. It's just that it's not turned green yet. Let's step outside. I need some fresh air. It's very, very chemically in there. Let's have a look at the tasks and stuff. Evidence. Nick, I feel the need to apologise to you. I don't want to think that I'm not supporting you anymore, as you're still my favourite streamer in the world and universe, Nick. Nick, you don't need to apologise, dude. It's fine, honestly. Just enjoy the stream. You've had a long stretch of work. You're back. It's fine. It's all good. Albert Dunn had hoped to join the Navy but was rejected. We know that. Photograph of the father. Inscription on Martin Hamish's photograph. Father and I, Kew Gardens. So is it Kew Gardens with his dad? Fine. Search the archives. We need to go and do that stuff. We've got some stuff back at the archives to do. Find the stolen plants. This is the one that's bugging me. Meet Miss Margaret White at the Seed House. Oh, hello. Seed House. Where's the map gone? She's here. I didn't know she was here. We need to gather evidence because we're here. It's all the way down in there. Okay, she's in there. I'm going to do some research before we speak to her. I need to make sure we've got everything every bit of evidence so that we can go, you did it! You're off to eat dinner. Have a nice dinner, Mihu. Do some research, then speak to her, then do some, see if we can join some more dots. Wait, what's this, letters? Why have we got letters? Mr. Holmes, who's this from? Inspector Lestrade. I'm writing to inform you that the affair at the Abbey Grange, which took place almost half a year ago, still resonates deeply in high society and remains a subject of much gossip. This case's romantic background has attracted many suitors who show willing to shelter and take pity on Lady Brackenstall, but to this date she still serves her sentence with her maid Teresa and has rejected all offers of help. To be truthful, I suspect that the true motivation of these suitors may well be related to Sir Eustace's title and money. What do you think, Mr. Holmes? Blimey. I didn't realise we had a bunch of letters. Percival Blinkhorn. Mr. Holmes, today is the very first time that I've been allowed to write a single letter, and you're the first person whom I wish to address. I repent all I've done, but at the same time I find myself grateful to your uncovering the truth. It has given me an enormous life lesson. I also thank you for my conditional sentence, for soon I may be able to live a fulfilling life once again and not be condemned by society. So these are people, it looks like after every case we get a letter written to us. Because we've done 4 cases. Mycroft. Oh, the Mexican thing. Sherlock, dear brother, you have made the most terrible mistake once again. Are you quite aware of the fact that the Empire is on the brink of international conflict? How could you pass the incredibly sensitive case to those feather-brained Scotland Yard bobbies? Very well, yes, they caught the criminals, but they have not read the newspapers. The great fuss has risen about it. They are generalizing all Mexicans, and as you may know, the Empire has arrangements with a great many varied and loyal Mexican enterprises. You should think about that. Blimey.
This is where I...
Now we're done. Research the case of June 14, 1889. Really enjoyed the setup video, thank you. Right, the Divine Syndicate. The newspaper published the case in 1889. 1889. Scandal at Divine Syndicate Club. The Divine Syndicate Club, followers of the God King Trawan, situated on 48 Grosvenor Road. Protectors of plants and more particularly trees are currently the subject to an administrative investigation. The leaders of the organisation are suspected of financial malfeasance. What the heck does that mean? I've never heard of this word. It may be that this investigation will lead to charges of judiciary. Meanwhile, many voices have risen high against this inspection, denouncing the state. In fact, this private organisation, which has given its goal to the defence and protection of nature, and which incorporates many persons of influence, including political representatives of the opposition party.
Here it is. And here is the Divine Syndicate's address. Perfect. It is time to find out what they have against Montague Dunn.
We've tracked them down. We've tracked down the Syndicate. Right, do we go and speak to Ms. White, or do we go to the Divine Syndicate? What do you think, guys? Who should we go to first? I love the sound of that crackling fire. Ah, that 15-second delay. Miss White, says Miss Mieszka. Miss White, lol. White. Okay, that's 3 whites. 4 whites. 5 whites, 6 whites. Let's go white. Good morning from the States. Good morning, King Awesome. How are you doing, sir? I still think it was Ms. White. I still think she's guilty. Malfeasance, wrongdoing, an illegal act. Malfeasance, wow. There's a word I've never heard. Let's run to Ms. White. Come on, Watson, keep up.
Locked.
Not anymore. Where are you, Miss White? Let's have a look around here. Appears to be nothing of interest here. Oh, hang on. Diplomas.
A master's degree diploma. It belongs to Martin Hamish. An award presented to Martin Hamish for Best Grower of the Year.
He was on about his beard, though. Work desk. Martin Hamish's book.
A thesis written by Martin Hamish.
Oh yeah, I didn't bring the dog.
A glasses case. It is empty. This area serves as Martin Hamish's office. We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room from this window.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room from this window.
That's got to be significant. Just finished school today. Welcome home, Charlie.
This poster is for an exhibition that Martin Hamish was directing. But it had nothing to do with Kew Gardens. This certificate belongs to Martin Hamish. He won a horticultural competition.
He's won a few things, this Martin Hamish. Right, let's go secret mode. I don't see anything of interest here. Move, Watson. Or don't, just stand there. That's fine. Okay, I think... Let me just check these cupboards. That sack, no. Is Miss White in here? Where are you? Where are you, Miss White? Time for breakfast. I thought she'd be in here.
The seeds of plant species are stored here.
Okay, nothing suspicious about that. Okay, let's carry on.
Locked.
Not anymore. Unlocked. Ruined. Saved. Okay. Oh, hello.
Look, Holmes, this charming lady must be Miss White. She's entering the seed house.
Charming lady, Watson. I don't think so. Charming murderer. Let's go and catch up with her.
Open.
Open! There she is. Nothing charming about this lady. She's a confidence trickster, that's what she is. You can randomly open windows in this game, I like it. It's like OMSI.
Materials for college study. They belong to Albert. These leather gloves are new and of good quality. They do not appear to have been used.
No, because Albert
This
never
place
did anything.
serves as Albert's office.
Exactly. Albert didn't do any gardening. He doesn't like it.
A book about ships. Nothing at all to do with plants.
Albert likes ships. Get over it. Right, Miss White.
Good day to you, miss. You have some very beautiful plants here.
Why, thank you, sir. And good day to you, too. But...
Oh, I do beg your pardon. My name is Dr. John Watson. This is my good friend, Mr. Sherlock Holmes.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, gentlemen. My name is Margaret White. Excuse me, but are you Sherlock Holmes, the great detective?
Flattery.
Yes, I am he.
What a pleasure to see you here at Kew Gardens. Are you working on a case?
Wow. Scanny Love and Cookie resumes sub 7-month support. Thank you, Scanny Love and Cookie. Appreciate that support. Let me look at your face, let me detect the lies. Right, what have we got here? An expensive perfume. Wow. Looks like you've been messing with chemicals, love. Unmarried. Surely unmarried means you were married and then you got unmarried. Not you've never been married. Look at her hands. Pink marks. Past malnutrition, pellagra, poor family. What? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe she was poor. She's rich. She's been messing about with chemicals.
Yes, a theft of plants that took place here a few days ago after their most recent exhibition.
Oh, yes, of course. I quite forgot about that.
Yes, I bet you did.
Oh, it's quite understandable that you might forget about the theft of the plants, miss, after the tragedy that took place here.
Yes. The director was a truly good man.
Who sacked you?
It is such a terrible misfortune.
And why are you here if you got sacked, by the way? How did you get in?
Most of the doors in Kew Gardens are locked. Do you have a key to this room?
Oh, yes. Albert gave me a set of duplicate keys.
Oh, really?
He agreed I might carry out my studies without disturbing him. It is only temporary.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure it is. True story. Do you work here?
Do you work here?
Part-time only. I am a biology student at the London University. I attend the same classes as the son of Mr. Montague Dunn. That is how I found my chance to work here for part of my thesis, you see. It is a great honor.
But you have a chemistry diploma. This is so weird.
Would you happen to know why part of the colonial collection was cleared?
No, I have never been there.
How well did you know Mr. Montague Dunn?
He was a master, a great leader. I saw him almost as a spiritual father.
He had an exceptional nature?
Oh yes, indeed. He was always so active and so optimistic and very nice to me. Although he could behave harshly towards his son.
Why so?
He loved his son dearly and wanted the very best for him. It made him extremely demanding. Albert, who is naturally shy, suffered because of it.
The Divine Syndicate. What's the Divine Syndicate?
The Divine Syndicate. Does that name mean anything to you, by any chance?
Not at all. But it is a very pretty name.
Thank you, miss. None of the 3 people who work at Kew Gardens know why half of the colonial collection was cleared. So, someone is lying. It is obvious.
I love her eye. Like, if you look at her eyes. Do you know anything about the Syndicate? No. Syndicate? I don't know anything about a Syndicate. What are you talking about? Right, where should we go? Should we bring Toby in? I think Toby needs to sniff the place out now. I reckon. Let's go back and get Toby. Ryback, 12 months, 1 year of support. Thank you. Happy anniversary, Ryback. Thank you for your support, sir. Right, where are you? Toby! Toby hype!
Come on, Toby. We have some work for you to do.
Woof.
Let us go to Kew Gardens.
Uh,
Oh dear, Toby. I wasn't aware that you were Watson's new literary agent.
what, mate? Watson? Watson? There's only one thing at the end of that telescope, and I know what it is, bro. Really? How does he carry on looking? Oh my god. That's amazing. Do I need to do anything at this table? Find a use of the marble fragments. Don't think there's anything else to do here.
My
is there?
analysis table.
Okay, let's just jump back. Toby, come with me. Look at him sat there. That's awesome.
Let us take Toby to the laboratory. He will pick up the scent of this mysterious substance.
The laboratory.
Search, Toby. Search.
Come on, Tobes, let's do this. This is brilliant. How many games do you get to be a dog first person? Well, it's not quite first person, it's over the shoulder, but it's still pretty cool. Can you run? Yeah, boy! Woohoo! First person dog hype! Love it. Where do you want to go in there? Can we go and bite? Hamish? Hamish! Arrgh. Go on, Hamish, let me bite your shoes. Is there a button to cock your leg up? If only. If only they provided that button. Oh, it goes this way. Hello. Over to the tree. Wait a minute. Toby smells something over here. Oh, hello, he's found something. Hidden place. Let's sniff the hidden place. What have you found, Toby?
Congratulations, Toby. Now let us see what you have found.
A hidden bottle.
This is the bottle that was used in the laboratory. It was buried here. There is still some liquid remaining in the bottle, with gold flakes.
Back to our experimentation
a tiny
table.
Caterpillar. Not surprising to see one in a garden, but at the bottom of a bottle.
Wow. So the caterpillar's the agent that activates it. Okay. Perform analysis. What a surprise. I'm fine, PC Tech. How are you doing, sir? Ugh. Might actually get another Coke or a cat. I think I'll get a Coke shortly, actually. Try and finish this if we can. Then a cup of tea and a Coke. Look at Toby, already lying down in his favourite spot. Analyze unknown liquid.
Let us determine just what we have found here. Let us pour liquid from the bottle into a test tube to perform an analysis.
Yep, that's what we'll do.
This is the bottle that we found hidden at Kew Gardens. Let us use a pipette to take a sample of the liquid and fill a test tube.
Let's do that. Wow, a sample? That's like most of it? That's all of it? Right, what we're going to do to it? Rotate.
A colourless, water-based liquid.
Tea and Coke, yeah. Coke to wake me up, and the tea for enjoyment, lol. Inhale? Why would you do that?
Quite a strong floral aroma.
As if. Taste it? Are you out of your mind? What kind of scientific dude is this? You find a liquid in a bottle buried behind a bush. You know it's got something to do with a chemical murder. And you're like, quite bitter. As if.
Holmes? What are you doing?
It has a bitter taste.
Called it.
Poisonous.
Did you ever see poison stored in enormous jars like that? Anyway, there is a doctor nearby.
So, what do you think it is?
It is some kind of organic compound. Let us vaporize the liquid and see what happens.
It turns blue. Whoa.
Small colourless crystals. Colourless, tiny crystals that are soluble in water, with a floral smell and a bitter taste. Watson, could you pass me that small bottle, please?
Of course. Here you are. Holmes, do you know what it is?
Wagner's reagent. There was a label on the bottle that you passed to me.
No, Holmes, I meant the bottle that we found.
Let me add the reagent and see if there is any sediment, and then I shall tell you. I need to take a pipette.
Turn the Bunsen burner off. This is just wasting gas. It's gone red.
Red sediment, just as I suspected. This liquid is of organic origin. It contains some alkaloid. Most likely it is unstable, and that is why there is a quantity of gold dust to prevent contamination.
Okay.
This mixture is probably a fertilizer. Someone was carrying out unusual experiments in the garden's laboratory.
Right, so let me get this straight. Holmes just drunk some fertilizer. Is that what we're saying here? Dialogue. Albert Dunn hoped to join the Navy but was rejected. We know that. Inspection on Martin Hamish's photograph, father and IQ Gardens. We've got that. We've got that. We've not done that one yet. Find stolen plants at Kew Gardens. I reckon we'll find them at the syndicate thingy when we go. I think we should go to the syndicate and have a look for our plant.
This place is beautiful, Holmes. Its atmosphere is remarkably soothing.
Let us find someone who could help us.
All that music. This place is like Feng Shui plus plus. Look at it. Oh, he's standing on one leg. I hope when we talk to him, he's going to keep doing that. That would be awesome. I'm going to go this way. This tree is epic. I'm looking for our plants. Enter Cine 1982. I guess I should send a delivery while you're actually live this time, lol. Greetings from West Palm Beach, Florida. Thanks for the shout out yesterday. Enter Cine 1982. Thank you very much for your delivery, sir. I'm glad you managed to catch me live and thank you for your support. Appreciate that. You watched the VOD from yesterday already. That's awesome, dude. I thought it... Aha. A pot piece. Look at this. Something hidden. There are plants, I'm telling you. I'm calling it.
The Kew Gardens symbol.
You dirty stealers, you. You little tea leaves. You've been stealing our plant
Fragments
pots.
of a flower pot. It fell down here. A fragment of a flower pot.
Wow, somebody was dropping plant pots left, right and centre. Right, let's go and have a chat with the one-legged martial artist dude. Can we hit the gong for a laugh? Whoa. You can make it... You can hit it in different places and get a different tone. Why has it not gone green though when I've already struck it? That's what I don't get. That's so cool. Right, let's go have a chat with this boy. Yo! How's it hanging, Guru? Nothing suspicious. What does that do exactly? Apart from make one of your feet hurt more than the other? Nice slippers, dude. He's doing Tai Chi or something. Right, Mr. Guru, can I have some tea, please? I tell you what, they must grow really epic tea here.
Good day to you, sir. My name is
Sherlock.
I am exalting the sap. A while can you wait? From the trace of elements and moreover from the quality of the ambient geotropism it depends. Therefore, please, Mind my gravitropism. Its balance. Do not disturb.
Disturbed is most definitely the word.
That's brilliant.
There. Completed is the symbiosis. Welcome you are. To introduce myself, I am the Green Grand Mystic.
The Green Grand Mystic himself.
This is me. Who am I speaking to?
We are two gentlemen who are extremely interested in the vegetation philosophy that is advocated by this establishment.
Listening to you, I am.
Why? Talk like Yoda he does? Here's the Green Guru. This guy's amazing. I am extracting the sap. I love it. Let me have a look at him. It's like Japanese Yoda of plants. Like, what's all these dodgy symbols going on? Tattoo. Wow, that's like a 3D tattoo. Fingertip calluses because he does gardening when he's extracting the sap. Palm injury, acid burn, chemical practice. Do
you have friends at Kew Gardens?
None. Not worthy there.
Not worthy. Kew Gardens symbol, maybe? Symbol on a broken pot. Fragment from a statue. Branded flower pots. Ah! I thought we could get him.
Do you have friends at Kew Gardens?
None. Not worthy there.
Which one is it then? Kew Gardens symbol? Branded flower pot, symbol on a broken pot. Oh, come on.
None. Not worthy there.
Lies. I just can't prove it yet. Keys for Kew Gardens. They don't have that. Branded flower pots. It's not like Kew Garden symbol.
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots in your yard. How could they happen to be there?
What? Our sacred place you permitted yourself to search. Sacrilege.
No, really now. There was a theft of plants at Kew Gardens a matter of days ago. And we believe the pots we found here may be connected with it. Please tell us, were you involved?
No. Those plants were ours. They had stolen them from us.
How so?
Their director, Dump, I believe.
Dumb.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said. He borrowed from us 3 of our sisters for the exhibition at his green-fly-infested gardens. But he never gave them back to us. Excuses and imbecility. So we went in and saved them.
I see. So, if you stole those rare plants from them, then it means... Ah, I get it. Bravo, Holmes. I think the case is solved.
No, we did not steal. We saved. Well, as a matter of fact, we were unable to find our 3 plants.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, really?
And yet, you took all of the exotic plants from the stand.
They had disappeared. It was the least we could do. They stole our sisters, and so we stole theirs.
Lol.
We should like to take a look around, to immerse ourselves in the wisdom that emanates from here.
It is a school of anastomosis, the divine scholastic syndicate for vegetation veneration and meditation.
Really?
You may say, the divine syndicate. Glory to the eukaryotic. Only
Genius.
true devotees, those whose hearts are ready to spermatophize in sharing of knowledge, are permitted to physically enter our vegetable kingdom and its wisdom. And to be permitted, you must earn it. Yes.
Oh, this is awesome.
Green Grand Mystic, we are ready to become devotees and gain access to your temple.
What is the name of our Lord, our God King?
We know this one. Trewan.
Our God King's name is Trewan, Green Grand Mystic.
Oh la, good, good, I like you. Here is the holy key to the wisdom place. Holy donation can you make whenever you so wish.
Thank you so much.
I love it.
I pray you to taste our fertilizer substance.
Oh.
From the burdens of life it helps to free.
But of course.
Raw sap, it is called. It is near the entrance.
We've already tasted the fertilizer,
Well,
bro.
we will leave you to your meditation.
Wow. I love the way you just went, and you can leave a donation at the door. Like, genius. We'll try and put some clues together in a minute. I'm just going to see if I can have a look around in here. Use the Divine Syndicate key. Whoa, this place is kicking. Look at this. Who's the guy in here, though? I'll tell you what, this place is pretty awesome. Let me have a cheeky look around here. Look, there's Trewan. Martin Arrow, 13 months of support. Thank you, Martin.
This must be Trewan, the Divine Syndicate's god.
They worship a symbol? They do? Can we talk to him? Adept. What are you adept at, bro? Captain Eyebrows over here.
Osmosis and photosynthesis. You came to make a donation? Glory to Trewan! You came to make you came.
Oh, we said something else then.
You came.
Praise something.
You praise the grand tree. Praise it.
He's basically got 3 things that you can say.
This door is locked, but I can try to open it.
Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Let's get that one first. Hang on, is this a slidey one or not? Oh god, it is. Right, we need to get that in position first then. Possibly there, like that. Nope, that's not right. No, that doesn't work. Doesn't go in there. Possibly goes in there. Okay, that looks good. Alright, let's try and do the inner one. Could be like that. And then the inside one like that. It's not quite right, is it? I just heard a dog. Did you hear that? This one isn't right. Interesting. That must go... Oh, that line on the right there is wrong now. Scumbaggery. But that fits. Which means that one must be wrong. No, that has to go there. It has to. It's the only way it fits. Unless that one was wrong. No, that's only got one position as well, I think. That one and that one. Which means That one has to be wrong. It has to go like that. Or... Nope, that's the only position it can be in. That one and that one. Which means this is wrong. Eh? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Trying to get that to fit into that piece, and it has to go like that. There's no other way for that to go. That one has to go like that. And if that one's right, then that's probably right now. Which means that needs to be... Like that. Woo! That was tricky. There better be something good in here. Oh, hello. We're going to find all kinds of chemicals, aren't we?
These instruments are used for smoking opium.
He smokes opium. What a surprise.
This cabinet is full of chemicals. They are the same as the ones we found in the laboratory at Kew Gardens.
Of course they are.
This substance is an alkaloid, the same as in the bottle we found in the bushes at Kew Gardens.
See, I could understand these guys taking their plants back, but I don't think they'd kill the guy over it, you know? That's the thing.
That would be enough to perform the most difficult of chemical experiments.
You're not kidding. This guy's good. Look at this setup. What the heck is he brewing here?
A vast amount of opium.
He can afford it with all his donations. That's what it is. Is there anything dodgy in here we need to look at? I don't feel like we've found anything apart from a bit of evidence to confront him with. We've not really found anything of any significance. But I can't see anything else, you know? Let's have a look in here. There was only that. Let's try the other door. Hey, what's that down there? Can I see something down there? There, you see that green thing at the bottom of that plant? What is that? That's so weird. Cage. Cage with caterpillars. Now, we did find caterpillars at the scene of the crime.
Caterpillars. They are raised as food for certain plants. Let's take them.
Yeah, we'll just borrow them, Sherlock. Why not?
A tropical plant. Nothing of it. A tropical plant.
We need to find the poisonous plant. We know that there are poisonous plants in here. This guy grows everything.
A tropical.
Of course it's in the last cage. Of course it is.
A tropical plant.
Really? Where are you keeping your dodgy stuff?
These 3 plants are identical to the ones shown at the exhibition. I shall take them.
Where are you going to put them, Sherlock? In your top hat? Where's that going to go? Where did you just put that? That's insane. Alright. Watson, you're creeping me out, bro. What else have we got? There's definitely nothing else in here, was there? Okay. Just a bit worried about that room. I just feel like there's something I've missed. Do you think I've missed anything in there? Alright, before we go and speak to that dude, let's see if we can put some of these clues together. Deadly plants stolen. Missing deadly plants. No? Poisoning. Has something to do with missing deadly plants? No. Suspicious ingredients? Yes. Set up the experiment. Set up the alkaloid from a chemical laboratory and the caterpillars and perform the experiment with the deadly plants. Okay. Got an experiment to do. Look at the table in that room. I thought we did. I'll go back in a minute. Hang on. Albert's ambition. Missing deadly plants. White studies. This is the one that's bugging me. Miss Margaret White studies biology at the University of London. She enjoys the work and has a talent for it. Her specialisation is exotic plants. Has that got anything to do with the money? No. Has that got anything to do with the missing plants? No. The stolen plants? Nope. Got nothing to do with anything. Squeege! 1 year of support. Thank you, Squeege. 12 months. Thank you. What did you change your stream title to next year? Something like, oh no, well, we've got a full 12 months of Year of the Squirrel, all the way up to year 2nd of April, so we're fine. We've got a full year of Year of the Squirrel. We haven't got 8 months of it. Miss White's family. Albert's ambition. Wouldn't have anything to do with that, would it? Divine Syndicate Thieves. Something to do with the deadly plants stolen. Yeah, that makes sense. Right. The sect stole everything. The Divine Syndicate stole all the plants from the exhibition, including the deadly species. They could have used them in order to murder Montague Dunn. Yeah. Or the Divine Syndicate stole all but the deadly plants from the exhibition. Do we think he stole all the plants? I think he did. I think the sect took everything. If the sect took everything, then we think the syndicate killed Dunn. We'll continue. If we think there was a partial theft, then we're not sure yet. I don't want to accuse people just yet. I don't think we've got enough info.
Perfect, Watson. We can begin our experiment.
Come on, get walking, dude. Apparently we've missed something in here. Hello? Something on the table, was it? That table? That table? Well, that table's green. That table doesn't have anything on it. That table doesn't have anything on it. Sorry, which table have I missed something? Oh, in this room. As in this table. Ah, drugs table. Okay.
That should be the raw sap that the Green Grand Mystic spoke of.
Raw sap. It's opium. Oh my god!
It is rather delicious, and of an excellent quality.
My word, Holmes. Their sap is like a form of cocaine.
Wow. Holmes is... I don't know. I don't even know what to say about Holmes. He just picks things up and goes, let me try a bit of that. Is there anything on this table? No. If you think what they do nowadays, they put everything into little things and shake them and it turns a different colour. Back then they were like, tastes like opium. Can we talk to this guy again and confront him about some stuff?
Follow my path, and better you will feel.
I don't think so. Smoke on my opium, and better you will feel. Make a donation on the door on the way out. Right, I think we should go and do an experiment back at Baker Street. Jackie, 8 months support. Thank you, Jackie. I don't know if Holmes is high yet, but he's getting there. He's drunk fertilizer and he's tasted opium, I think. Right, deadly plant experiment. This will be fun.
I imagine that one of these plants would be capable of releasing a toxic vapor. I need to find out exactly how it could be done.
Is he going to put a mask on?
Now. Watson, if you are at all optimistic to have dinner this evening, then I'd recommend that you put on the gas mask.
What about Toby? Somebody put a gas mask on Toby. Oh my god. We're not going to kill the dog doing this, are we? Take the liquid alcohol. And... whoa.
This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with alkaloid.
That plant is freaky. There we go. Here we go.
It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid.
I didn't think it with this one.
This plant becomes inactive after being drenched
It is
with
that
alkaloid.
one. It's the one on the right. Okay. What do we do now?
No reaction.
No reaction. Let's put it back.
This plant becomes inactive after being drenched with alkaloid.
Stick it with the pin. Ow!
It appears to have fallen inactive after
Oh,
being
there it goes!
disturbed. It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas.
Yep, I saw
wonder
it.
what secrets this plant is hiding. Perhaps if we agitate it to a greater extent whilst it is opened, it will reveal a little more.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is... oh, hang on. We're going to put some caterpillars on it. Whoa. You thief! I saw that. That just nicked that caterpillar. We're going to open it up. And then we're going to stick a caterpillar in it.
It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid.
How dare you!
It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secrets this plant is hiding. Perhaps if we agitate it to a greater extent whilst it is opened, it will reveal a little more.
How do we agitate it to a greater extent exactly? Oh, I see. So we get 2 plants to attack it. Is that what we're saying? I think that's what we're saying. Right, so we put some alkaloid on it. Then we stick some caterpillars on it, and it'll get attacked by 2 plants, hopefully.
It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid.
Okay, let's see if we can... we put another one on there? What?
It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas.
I think what we've got to do...
what secrets this...
Okay, shut up. Right, I think we've got to stop it from being attacked, load it with caterpillars, and then move it back. It needs to get vigorously attacked.
It appears to...
Shh. Come on, Holmes.
This plant seems to have had no reaction from the caterpillars.
What?
This plant seems to...
You what, mate?
This plant seems...
Right, I'm now confused.
A prickly plant. A carnivorous plant.
How do we get that one to attack it as well, then? What was that?
My word. It shot a spike at me after I stabbed it with a pin. I imagined that its reaction would be ferocious if I increased the strength of my attack. My...
That's awesome.
It closed again. I believe I saw a small cloud of gas. I wonder what secrets this plant is hiding. Perhaps if we...
Right, I don't get this. We've put the alkaloid on it, right?
It...
See, whenever you put the... Whoa.
Toxic gas with spores. Extraordinary.
That's insane.
The plants would be capable of killing only if they were directly next to the victim and stimulated at precisely the right moment.
Let us take our caterpillars to the Colonial Collection Room. We may see things more clearly there.
Maybe.
It is too early, Watson. Our suspects will be there. Let us investigate Kew Gardens one more time and ask some questions.
Okay. Let's go back to Kew Gardens. Can we put any more clues together now? What's new here? Deadly precision. Complex process that prepared the deadly plants. The plant combination had to be placed close to the victim and triggered at precisely the right moment. Yeah, I get. Okay. The Divine Syndicate left the plants at Kew Gardens in order to murder Montague Dunn at a later date. I don't think that's true. Someone stole the deadly plants before the Divine Syndicate were able to. Yeah, I believe that. Which means that was a partial theft. I don't think the sect did it. I think the sect went in and took their plants, but it was somebody else who did the deadly plants. White studies. See, this is building up towards Mrs. White now. Mrs. White had the biological knowledge to stimulate the deadly plants. I reckon she did. The knowledge of Miss White acquired at the university might not be enough to guarantee the correct reaction to the deadly plants. That's a tough one. That's a tough one, but I think she's guilty. White and Dunn. Okay. Interesting. The plot thickens. Back to Kew Gardens. This is quite a long one, this one. The last one was quite short. Right, let's go and have a chat with some peeps. You. Kew Gardens.
Mr. Hamish, was someone from your family connected with Kew Gardens?
Family? No. I'm the only one with a passion for botany.
Photograph with father?
I do not think so. This photograph of you and your father at Kew Gardens suggests the opposite.
But you have no right to.
Do tell us more about your father.
He was, indeed, the greatest botanist of his time in the British Empire.
Right.
He worked together with Montague Dunn until the end of his life. He brought me in at the age of 12.
Did he get on well with Mr. Dunn?
No, I couldn't say that. They expanded Kew Gardens together, that was all. And it was all my father's work, for Dunn always lived the high life.
So Mr. Dunn was not helping your father?
Oh, yes, he provided the financial support. And as far as he was concerned, that fulfilled his role. But the worst of it was, he declared himself as the master of Kew Gardens. Fame meant nothing to my father. So it was easy for Mr. Dunn to take all the credit.
Ooh, this guy's got a motive building up here.
Can you tell me if you saw Mr. Montague Dunn on the day of his death?
Yes, of course. I met him, and we went to see Albert, his son, at around 9:30. He appeared quite calm.
What were you doing on the morning of the accident?
After paying multiple visits to Albert, I had a little talk with Miss White. Then I returned to my desk to complete some paperwork. Suddenly I observed that Mr. Dunn was not feeling well, so I ran immediately to fetch Albert. I clearly remember that it was around 10:30, for I was late that morning.
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
What clues can we get out of that? The new director. Albert's ambition. No, really? His anger, yeah. This is where the motive's building up. Martin Hamish had a motive. He believed that he and his father's lives had been ruined by Mr. Dunn, who had taken the credit for all the work. Hamish wished to take over the direction of Kew Gardens, but he knew that it would not be possible while Dunn was alive. Albert's ambition. Albert's studies. Albert had the biological knowledge to stimulate the deadly plants. That is without doubt true. Albert's not very good at botany. Oh, hang on, Albert. Hang on a sec. Hamish knew. Albert doesn't possess the knowledge. Albert wouldn't know how to do it. Hamish definitely did. You think it's Miss White? At the moment, it's starting to point towards Hamish. Miss White was definitely a scumbag, but I'm not sure if she's a murderer. I think Hamish probably had more motive. Change White's knowledge, Paul. Which one? Which was that one? Yeah, you're right. It's not linking up yet. Yeah, we need to go and speak to Miss White and Albert a bit. Get out of the way. Let's go this way. Right, Albert. Albert? The day of Dunn's death. Dun dun dun.
Your father's death does seem highly suspicious. What were your movements here on that day?
Suspicious. Well, I was working in the seed house, taking care of something, or Lear Pontus, or... No, wait. These Latin names. And I spent so many hours trying to memorize them.
Did you see your father that day?
Yes. He came here with Mr. Hamish for his weekly visit. There was nothing unusual about that.
And then?
Nothing. They stepped out to the backyard. It was perhaps 20 minutes before 10 o'clock. Then about 10 minutes later, I saw my father heading for the dry tropics room while Mr. Hamish returned here.
I perceive that you are passionate about the Royal Navy.
Passionate? No, not really. I like ships, that is all.
Are you quite sure? You do not seem to be so interested in plants.
It's difficult, that's all. My future is here. It has never been about anything else.
Really? Never been about anything else. What about your application to the Navy, bro? Fragment of statue, Albert's hopes.
And yet I know that the Royal Naval College rejected your application.
Ah, you truly are as clever as they say. Yes, that's correct. And in fact, my father was strongly against the idea.
Oh, yes.
He did his best to ruin my plans. Although I almost did succeed. But my dreams were shattered, Mr. Holmes.
And Mr. Hamish and Miss White, what were they both doing that morning?
Mr. Hamish visited me a couple of times. I also saw him returning from talking with Miss White, and that was at 10 minutes past 10. But then he ran back here to me to tell me that my father was feeling unwell. We hurried across to the water lily room, and I found my father lying dead on the floor. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon.
We will. We will see you again soon. Come on, run. Why does the music go like Jumanji when you run through that tropical room? Right, where is she? Oh man, I'm lost. His eyes are apparently red because he's been grieving for his father. Miss White. The day of the death.
Can you tell me what Mr. Dunn was doing upon the day of his death?
I can, but there is nothing very special to say. I was in the laboratory when I saw Mr. Dunn heading towards me. Tuesday is the day of his weekly visit. It was supposed to be at 9, but he was 10 minutes late, as usual.
And then?
Well, he came in to say good morning. Then I saw him spend 2 or 3 minutes by the plants outside the laboratory. After that, he ran out in the direction of the nursery, where Mr. Hamish was working. He was always in a rush during the inspection, you see. I would pity anyone who stood in his way.
And that was the last time you saw him?
Yes. I stayed in the laboratory until 20 minutes to 11, when I heard the cries of Albert and Mr. Hamish from the large glass house.
I joined them as soon as I could, for I knew that something must be very wrong.
What exactly were you doing in the laboratory?
I was recording an experiment for my thesis.
Oh, I need to find that thing.
I only stopped my work once when Mr. Hamish visited me briefly around 10 o'clock.
I need that recording.
You say you were recording an experiment when the tragedy occurred. Might I listen to the roll?
Certainly. Please do. You will find it in the laboratory. It is number 320.
Because maybe
Thank
we
you,
can hear
miss.
the screams. What? Sometime like...
Everyone has gone, Holmes. The way is clear.
What the heck? That was a bit random. I've been teleported. What's the quickest way? What's the quickest way to the recording room? Everybody's gone home, so now we can listen to the recording. That's the plan. What did she say it was in two... What was it? Find out access and the deadly plants in the colonial collection. Have we done that? The heck? This marble fragment's not been done yet. Was it in here? What did she say it was? Hello? Oh, there it is. 320.
Here it is. Cylinder Records.
Let's have a listen to this. Where is it? What's to... Wait for the screams.
These plants, classified as shrubs or grasses, have adapted to their arid environment due to a system of underground roots.
This recording seems very long. It is unnecessary to listen to all of it. Miss White was in the laboratory, as she told us.
How do you know? There's no timestamp on it. So, are we saying now that Miss White... Why has that not popped up a thing? It's looking like Hamish to me. This one's bugging me though. Find out how to stimulate the deadly plants in the colonial collection. I don't get it because we already did that. We already stimulated the plants. Or do we need to find out how to do it here? What are we missing? What are we missing, guys? Something's not right. Miss White's family... Margaret White's studies and social situation were completely dependent upon Montague Dunn's wealth. Is that the case? Because why did she have all those rings and stuff? She had quite a bit of money from the rings. You have to do it at the spot. Which spot? Oh, mean what? Like back in the gardens? You mean? Okay. Albert had the biological knowledge. Albert's not very good at botany, we know that. Albert had a motive to kill his father, Montague Dunn. Albert had thwarted Albert's dream of joining the Royal Navy. Albert could have been revenged. Nah, I just don't buy it. I don't buy that. I don't think there's anything for us to do here, is there? In this particular one. Ah, we never went through Dunn's belongings? Oh my god. To Mr. Wayne, who's this from? Montague Dunn. My friend, your posters for the great exhibition at Kew Gardens are very beautiful, but it is surely unnecessary to mention all of the staff. My name alone will be sufficient. Okay, so that kind of puts together the fact that he wanted to take all of the glory.
A beautiful feather pen of a good make.
Club card.
A membership card for the London Crest Club.
All right. Can we go there?
This watch is of great value.
Can we go to London Crest Club?
Locked. Locked.
Of course it is. So we need to go back and what? Agitate some plants or something? Which plants are we agitating? Is it these plants? F. Determine the correct sequence of events based on details you have gathered. We've done this. Oh, hang on. Inhale the spores. Oh, wait a sec. What's that one? Inhale the spores. Got that. Escape the room. What happened after that then? This can't be right. Inhales the spores, knocks over the statue, which we never found. We need to find that statue. That's what the fragment's from.
When Montague Dunn was standing close by the plants, the caterpillars were released and caused the deadly spores to activate. Panicking, and likely already half asphyxiated, Montague Dunn started back and knocked over the bust. He rushed to the door, but it was locked. He had to force it open with his shoulder. We already know the outcome. Montague Dunn collapsed and died not far from the pool. Well, it is time to perform our experiment on the ventilation system.
Why was it locked? Did the murderer lock it then?
The caterpillars could only fall from the ventilation duct. Our caterpillars are in place. I'll activate the ventilation system so that they fall down. Watson, stay here and observe.
All right, Holmes.
Right. What's the quickest way to the ventilation system outside? Is it that way or is it that way?
According...
I think I've gone completely the wrong way. See you later, cowman. Lol. I've just taken the longest possible route.
Nursery.
Nursery. Right, ventilation systems out the back. Around the back of this seed area here. That's why it never went green. That's why, because there was something left to do. Power.
The power is on.
Start.
The engine cannot be started whilst the transmission is active.
Well, who turned it off and didn't reset the transmission?
The power is on. The engine has started.
There you go.
The ventilation system is working.
So now what? Now we just go back? What the heck? Ah! There we go. What happened, Watson?
Now we need to see if we can activate the fans from Mr. Hamish's and Albert's space.
Can we activate the fans from Hamish's and Albert's space? Interesting. You saw something highlighted at the back of the ventilation. Right, so, Mr. Hamish's and Mr. Albert's space. I'm trying to remember where they were. They were in one of these rooms, weren't they? So he had one in this room, I think. Was it that room here? Was one of them?
Nursery.
Nursery. There's one. Whose space was this? Ventilation.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system. We can see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room from this window.
How do we What's that?
Excellent. This ventilation fan is working. Let us see if I can activate the other one.
Yeah, look, you can see Watson from here. So you can see when he stood there, pull that and activate it. So he can do it. Nursery, where's the other one? Need to find the other place. Can't remember where it was. Can anybody remember where it is?
Seed House.
Seed House. I know she had one.
From here, we are unable to see the interior of the Colonial Collection Room.
So she couldn't have done it.
This is one of the outlets of the ventilation. Perfect. Now I just need to find Watson to check the result.
So she couldn't have done it. She could activate it, but she couldn't see.
Perfectly, Holmes. Bravo. Now, if you could just help me to get rid of these caterpillars.
Perfect. Now we know how the murder of Montague Dunn was carried out, by activating both Albert's and Mr. Hamish's fans.
But only from Mr. Hamish's workplace would it be possible to see when Montague Dunn entered the Colonial Collection.
Oh, really? Wow. So they were in cahoots, were they? Martin Hamish had the opportunity to stimulate the deadly plants in the Colonial Collection Room. As a biologist, he would have understood the technicality of how to do this. Martin Hamish could be the killer. He had the opportunity to steal the Divine Syndicate's plants and stimulate them from his workplace directly after he locked Montague Dunn inside the Colonial Collection Room. Effect the arrest of Martin Hamish. But what about... what about Ms. White? Albert's not very good. I stick by that one. Partial theft. The knowledge Miss White had at acquiring might not guarantee the correct reaction of the plants. That's true. But she relied on Hamish. Yeah, we know Hamish is guilty. The question is Ms. White guilty? Because they just said that you had to activate both of them. Unless Hamish went into Ms. White's room and activated the ventilation, then went back, locked the door, then went to his own room and did it. Is that what he did?
Let's go to Scotland Yard.
Why are we going to Scotland Yard? Find out who killed Mr. Montague. Contact the Strad in order to have Martin Hamish arrested. Do we think it was Hamish alone then? I'm just not clear on whether Ms. White had nothing to do with it.
I must admit, it would be rather unusual to use a poisonous plant as a murder weapon.
Well, yeah, but that's what happened. When you're a botanist, that's what you do.
Mr. Holmes,
Mr. Holmes? Where are you, Lestrade?
Inspector, I believe that Martin Hamish is guilty of the murder of Montague Dunn.
Aha! I knew it. I'll send the lads around to arrest him.
I knew
Very
it.
good. I shall wait to hear from you.
Sometime later. I hope this is right. I can't help but feel that Mrs. White has been let off the hook here. Lestrade. Oh yeah, I knew it. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's find out.
Inspector, I came here as quickly as I could.
Martin Hamish is in the large glass house. There's no need to hurry.
He's got a weird hat on. Why are they all stood around here? Where is he? In here? What did you say? In the large glass house? What was that?
Holmes, my God!
Yes, we found him like that.
Our messing around with the ventilation system didn't go unnoticed. Mr. Hamish realized that we knew.
Inspector, could you arrange the body, please? I should like to examine it.
Is this where we find out he was murdered by the sect? By the divine tea leaf? Okay, what's going on? Find out who killed Mr. Montague Dunn. Oh, spoilers! Spoilers!
Holmes, don't look at me like that. I don't know what to think about all this.
I know what to think. You've got a round hat.
Holmes, don't...
Right, do we need to go and inspect the body back at Scotland Yard now? It's got to be the sect, hasn't it? There's no way Mrs. White could have hung him. Congrats on finishing early, sir. I hope the body's in the morgue. Okay, the body's not here. What's going on? What's going on? Where's the body gone? Examine Mark Sam's body at... Oh, at reserve? Whatever. Where's the reserve exactly? Is that one of the rooms?
Mr. Holmes?
Wow, you sound just like the guy back at Scotland Yard. Where have they put the body? It's not in here.
What?
Where did they put the body?
Dry tropics.
You walked past him? Are you serious? Oh my god, Watson. Just seriously, bro, move.
What?
Did I actually walk past him? Oh, which way did I come in? I'm lost. I wish there was an option to punch Watson. I really do. I thought he got hanged here, so I thought he'd be around here somewhere. Oh. First person hype. I see the problem with third person now. You don't see things like that. Why have you put him here? Surely you just take him back to the morgue, dude.
The mark around the neck is very visible. He died instantly.
What's that letter? To Martin, love from the tea leaves. Life has become a living hell. I find it unbearable. Dunn deserved to die, but I cannot forgive myself for having his blood on my hands. We Hamishes seem to have always fallen victim to our circumstance, and I find myself to be no exception. I must atone, and I shall do so here and now. What was that? Left foot.
Holmes, his left shoe is unique. This anomaly is often a characteristic of...
A club foot. Bravo, Watson. That is the key element of this case.
Wow, Watson was useful. Is that what we're saying here? Don't look at me like that. You what, mate?
What should we do?
Holmes, don't look at me like that.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. Why is that a key thing in this case? What did I just miss? Why is his club foot a key element in this case? Still haven't solved that one. Deductions. I guess. Club foot. Hamish's confession. Why is that a clue? Martin Hamish was unable to run due to the tribal torsion in his club foot. Therefore, we should find out if he had sufficient time to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room and activate the ventilation system. Did he have an accomplice? What, you mean Mrs. White, by any chance? Discuss with Lestrade the possible impact of new clues found in the body of Martin Hamish. That's why I thought we'd have to turn around and talk to Lestrade, but it didn't do anything.
Something about this rings very oddly.
Why do you say that, Mr. Holmes?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross. I should have noticed it.
But, Mr. Holmes, I can't see why.
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. Dunn was locked inside the Colonial Collection Room by the murderer. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to trigger the fan situated above it, taking into consideration the condition of his foot.
Well, it is still possible.
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that such a person as Mr. Hamish decided to base his plan on the speed of his gait.
You mean to say that somebody helped him?
So the suicide is questionable?
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
Possibly an accomplice, then? That idea had not occurred to me, Mr. Holmes.
I have another idea, Inspector. Thanks to the testimony that we have collected, we are able to rebuild the events as they took place that day.
With a timeline, such as we did in the Jack the Ripper case.
I've not done that one. I've not done that
The
one.
entrance of Kew Gardens should help us with our timeline.
Let us analyze the facts and statements so that we may recreate the events of that morning.
Lol. Right, what do we do here? Albert meets Montague Dunn and Martin Hamish at the Seed House. Well, that must come later. Martin Hamish returns to the Seed House. Montague Dunn and Hamish go out in the backyard. Montague Dunn is in the Dry Tropics room. Flippin' heck. Montague Dunn is poisoned. That happens at around 10:30, I think. Yeah? Nice setup video. Thank you, SAS Pilot. Miss White joins Hamish and Albert at the Water Lily greenhouse. Miss White is talking with Martin Hamish in the laboratory. Albert saw Hamish returning from visiting Miss White. Martin Hamish returns after talking to Miss... Oh my god. Right, so wait a second. Martin Hamish returns after talking with Miss White. Albert saw Hamish returning from visiting, so that must come after that one. So whatever happens, that one must come after this one. Miss White joins Hamish and Albert at the Water Lily Garden. It's crazy. Montague, Don and Hamish go into the backyard. Martin Hamish returns to the seed house. Martin Hamish and Montague Dunn went to meet Albert in the seed house at around 9:30. So Martin Hamish and Montague Dunn. Hamish and Montague Dunn go out into the backyard. So what? Around 9:30. So that's that one. Okay. It was around 20 minutes to 10 when Hamish and Montague Dunn went out to the backyard. Okay. So what happened at 9:30? This is tricky. My brain's shutting down. After 10 minutes, Dunn recommences inspection and enters the dry tropics room. Hamish returned to the seed house. So Hamish returned to the seed house at 9:50. So that must go there. Yeah? Martin, Hamish, and Montague Dunn meet Albert in the seed house around 9:30. Which is that one. So they all meet up at 9:30. At 9:40... Don and Hamish go into the backyard. 10 minutes later, Don recommences inspection and enters the dry tropics room. Hamish returns to the seed house. Right, so Don recommences inspection in the tropics room at the same time. That can come out for now. Let's get that one out of there. That's right, isn't it? They happen at the same time. After 10 minutes, Don recommences inspection and enters the dry tropics, which is that one. Hamish returns to the seed house, which is that one. Yeah? This is crazy. Martin Hamish had a conversation with Miss White at around 10. Hang on a minute. That must be that one. Miss White is talking with Martin Hamish in the lab. Miss White was in the laboratory until 10:40, when she saw Hamish and Albert in the Waterloo greenhouse and joined them there. So Mrs. White, at 10:40, goes there. Hamish ran to Albert as soon as he observed that Montague Dunn was unwell, which was around 10:30. Albert was in the seed house the entire morning. He observed Hamish returning from visiting Miss White at 10 minutes past 10. Is that right? What the heck is this? Uh-oh. It's wrong. It's wrong at this point. It's all the way. It's correct all the way up till 10 past 10, and then it fails. Albert was in the seed house the entire morning. He observed Hamish returning from visiting Miss White at 10 minutes past 10. Martin Hamish returns after talking with Miss White. What time was that? Is that the same time? It's just crazy. No, it's broken. At 10:20. What happened at 10:20? Miss White was in the laboratory until 10:40 when she saw Hamish and Albert in the Waterloo greenhouse and joined them there. I think that should be at 10:30, I guess. This is insane.
Let us summarize. Montague Dunn was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. He forced open the door, which means that someone locked him inside there at 10:20. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. Given that he was club-footed, it is doubtful.
Mrs. White
Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough time. Miss White was last seen at 10 o'clock, which means that she had approximately 20 minutes to lock the door. More than enough time.
Miss White, we knew it.
Watson. Now, let us ascertain who assisted Martin Hamish in killing Montague Dunn.
Right. White's timeline. White had time. Miss White had 20 minutes. It would have been enough time to trap Montague Dunn. She could have locked the door and alerted Martin Hamish to activate the ventilation system. I'm gone with that. What? What? Uh-oh, pressed the wrong button. Albert had time. Albert is not involved. Martin Hamish and Albert are not accomplices. It's unlikely that Albert would have the opportunity, and 10 minutes would have not been enough to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room. It is enough time. I don't think Albert was involved. I just don't buy that. White is an accomplice. I'm going with that one. Do you agree? Condemn Miss White. Dangerous woman, very capable of carrying out an elaborate murder for monetary gain. Oh yeah. She flirted with Dunn's son Albert and later pushed Martin Hamish to his suicide. She deserves a rope. Yeah, I'm going with this one. We called it right at the start. It was Miss White. We didn't know about her accomplice, but whatever. I think we should hang Miss White. Miss White is a desperate woman in debt, resigned to consorting with wealthy gentlemen. When Dunn cast her aside, she killed him in desperation. Hamish tried to save her. She deserves a second chance. Hamish tried to save her. Nah. Show her the rope. Show her the rope. Confirm your moral choice. She's a manipulator. I saw the way she wrote to her parents. She's a scumbag. I'm not absolving her. She told her parents she had no money and asked them for money. It's ridiculous.
But Holmes, how can you be certain that we'll find Miss White here?
It is obvious, Watson. Just use your brain.
I am using it. I do use it.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, Miss White must act to erase all traces of her implication. After the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining. The deadly plants of the Divine Syndicate. She will be there.
Very good. Shall we go?
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson. I shall see her alone. You will conceal yourself behind her. Quietly.
Whatever are you planning?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of women have always been a mystery to me. But she is a bold one, and so we must be cautious.
All right. You can count on me, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was expecting you.
Not for too long, I believe. So please tell me, as it is still unclear, who planned the murder? Was it you?
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed to convince him to take on a more prominent role.
You could not be further from the truth.
You think that you can fool me?
You don't care what I think.
It is difficult to care about someone who is capable of pushing a man to his suicide. It is over, Miss White. The police will be here any minute.
Over, perhaps. One moment you were here, and the next, you were on the other side.
The other side? No! Stop! I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help
Please
you.
back up into Watson.
Not one step further.
Come on, Watson,
Don't
do
try
it!
to stop me.
Kick her in the shins.
Stop this foolishness.
Watson, rabbit punch!
You want to die.
No, it's too late.
Come on, Watson. Watson, you missed! You Dumbo! Seriously, I clicked on her hand and it did nothing.
This is tragic, Holmes.
Watson, you suck.
Are you able to do anything?
I'm afraid not. The poison has been fulgurating. Her heart stopped instantly, poor child.
Replay. Oh man, what? Really? Hang on. Clues found, 22 of 22. White as an accomplice. Yes! We got it right, guys. We got it right. But I'm going to replay it because I want to save her. I want her to go to jail. She's not getting away that easy. I want to show her the rope. We got it right, though. That's the main thing. Found all the clues. I'm not sure what I was supposed to click. I clicked on her arm. I thought we had to sort of just knock it out of her hand, but I guess we have to click on her head or something, or just grab her. I'm not sure. Not sure what the game was thinking. Condemn, yes. When did the Steam sales start? Somebody said December the 22nd had been leaked on a PC Gamer website. So current theory is December 22nd. You clicked too late. No, I clicked it. Wow, that's fast. Miss White.
Miss...
Right, let's do this. Maybe you clicked too soon. I don't know.
Do this, Miss White.
If I don't get it
Don't
this
come
time,
any
then
closer.
she'll have to die. She's going to die anyway.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Why is he walking
Not
like
one step
a
further.
pantomime ghost?
Don't try to stop me.
Stop
Right,
this
here we go.
foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
You're going to die anyway. Aha!
Well done, Watson. She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right to take your own life.
Correct.
Dr. Watson? Did you just save me? Or worse?
We just condemned you to the rope. 22 out of 22. Accept. We'll take that. You're about to finish the case. People solved the case the same way, 90%. People made the same moral choice, 75%. Yeah, but that's... 25% of people let her go. Are you absolutely kidding me? She was a complete scumbag. I can't believe 25% of people let her go. Did they not read the letters? Wow. What happens next?
Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson,
We have. Where to?
to the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet. They...
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson...
Look at the spelling.
...to our annual dinner.
That's like some of the emails we're getting in the email box.
Entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Ah, sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in
Hedgehog
homemade
goulash.
juice. And it goes on.
Ah, I can hear them on the stairs now.
Well, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes, it's my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, because I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
And forget about the dinner? Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
I take it that's the next case then. Which I don't think we're going to have time to start because it's what, 3 o'clock? I need to finish at 4. So I can come back at 6. What I might do is I might...